recording.
Oh, guys, how has it been, man? Season 2, of Newbie Critics, episode 1. Big things are gonna be coming in the future. This is just a start. We're gonna keep it normal, but every episode things are gonna get better from here, man. Now introducing. I'm gonna welcome back my boy Ray.
Bro's rusty.
Yeah, I said introduce them like they don't know you, but yeah, man. How has the 3 week break been, man?
It's been great. Literally, I didn't have to hear you. No, okay.
Facts.
No. Nah, man, it's just been chill. Like the last episode we filmed, that was like the last week of school. So,
Oh yeah,
I had a lot of free time after that, man. Didn't have no podcast to do. Didn't have anything to do. All I did was sit down, eat oatmeal, work out, and then not draw it, dude. That's pretty much all I did.
okay. I love to hear it. If y'all want to hear more about that, though, we're gonna talk about that near the end of the podcast. Yeah, I told y'all we're starting off things differently. No more starting off with how our day's been. We're going straight into the action. Okay.
Oh,
So first off, I'm gonna start by going into the. What would you like to start with? The quickies or the trailers? Which one?
dude, we can. Yeah, hey, bro, it's the first episode back, man, and you're the host. Let's hear you.
Okay,
You
bet.
decide.
Let's go right to into the. Let's go right into the quickies, man. We're gonna make these pretty quick. So we're gonna start off with, like I said, we've been gone for a while, so we're gonna start off with all the way at the beginning. This is a surprise one I didn't have on the list for my boy Ray,
Whoa.
but the quickies are in the chat also, by the way, if you didn't see them, Ray. But if you can
Okay,
just
dude.
scroll up. Okay, I was making sure. Yeah. It's Asian American Heritage Month, bro.
Woo. Shout out to all my yellows, bro. That
Fact.
sounds racist, bro. Hold up. wait,
It's all
wait,
right. You
yeah,
can
just for
say it.
references. Yeah, just for references. I'm Asian, bro. I'm Asian.
Fact.
We cool.
But yeah, man. This is my month, May, and apparently it's also Asian American Heritage Month. So there's movies in the theaters. They're showing out for people who are Asian. I don't think they're all Asian American, but they're still Asian. So Asian American. So yeah, that's all I really have to say for that one. To be honest,
Cool,
uh,
man.
some movies. Actually, I'm not even gonna go into some movies. I'm gonna ask you. I'm not gonna answer it. It's just for you. What is one of your favorite movies with an Asian lead, or a show, or whatever, video game, something? What is one of your favorites?
One of my favorite is gonna have to be Shang-Chi, man. Got
Shang-Chi?
dude, gotta talk about the go. I'm not gonna lie to you, he still has one of my favorite Marvel movies, like just right now, in like recent times. I mean,
Yeah,
um, it's just like in a standalone film, dude. I didn't expect it to be that good, especially for a character that not that many people knew. Like
that's true. Yeah.
it kind of blew my mind, man. Shang-Chi was pretty good. Another one I just want to shout out. This one's not really like I'm not gonna go too deep into this one, but it's Old Boy. The original one with the Korean version, dude. If you haven't seen it, man, go watch it. Probably has the best fight scene of all movie.
Oh, you said
Huh?
what'd you say again? Old Boy? Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. The
Yeah.
twist in that movie is crazy, though, bro. I go in there with a blind eye.
Okay. Good to know. Old Boy. Y'all heard him, man. Check it out. I might, Old Boy. That sounds interesting. I already seen Shang-Chi, so yeah, it's definitely one of the better Marvel movies in like this new era.
Yeah,
But
man.
yeah. What did I say again? Oh yeah. Happy Asian American Heritage Month. Oh, Asian
Hey,
American. My bad, my bad.
hey, brother. I got a question for you, man.
Yeah.
What Asian lead movie do you recommend?
Uh, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Uh, I'll just do one of a classic that I'm pretty sure everyone has seen. It's definitely one of the best Asian American movies. Rush Hour. I'm not gonna lie.
oh, I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought you were gonna say Mulan.
No, 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 no. No, I actually choose a real person. Yeah, Rush Hour. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we've all seen them. There's two of them.
Mhm.
Third one on the way, but we're not talking about that. But yes, bro, it's hilarious. Jackie Chan. Oh shoot, I said his name wrong. Jackie Chang
Oh.
is one of, if not the greatest Asian actors, greatest stuntman. Um, and it really shows in his work. So yeah, I definitely, and his comedy in that movie is amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Especially in that one bar scene where they're like in like a bar. You know what I'm talking about if y'all seen the movie. But
Yeah, man. Gotta agree
yeah,
with you on
that'd
that
be
one.
facts. Next thing we're gonna go into is starting off with the quickies. We're just gonna start off with this one. Greta Hope. Man, season 2, we don't care about some people's names, right? Greta Gerwig's. Hope I said that right. Narnia, I'm pretty sure I said that right. The Magician's Nephew will be set back to February 12th. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have too much to say on this, but it will be Netflix's first ever film to be released in theaters with IMAX, and
Whoa.
and then it will be released in theaters. Not in theaters, will be released on Netflix 2 months later. So yeah, I've never seen any of the Narnia films. I know they're on like Disney Plus, but I've never seen any of them. So same thing with the books. I've never read any of the books either. So yeah, I was just saying that for the people out there. Do you have any thoughts? Anything you'd like to say about this one?
Nah, man. All I'm gonna say is you are not alone. I've never watched a single thing about Narnia.
Yeah, me neither, bro. Oh, that's why you sang that song. I
Yeah.
thought you were just saying Michael Jackson. But yeah, I don't know nothing about that, man.
No, yeah. I remember I
Next.
had one of the
Okay.
books, but I ain't never read it, I'm illiterate.
Yeah, facts. I ain't gonna lie. I did not like reading books unless they had pictures, bro. The next thing, the Academy Oscars has banned AI from winning any awards, whether it's acting or screenwriting.
Thank you.
So yeah, I knew Ray was gonna love that one.
Yeah,
So
man. Rare Oscars W, man.
yeah, I know, man. I was surprised to see this too, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I was just surprised to see it. It's definitely a W, and hopefully in the future this makes more people not want to use AI, because some people just love the awards, not
Hmm.
want to use AI in their stories. Well, since we're talking about the Oscars, might as well talk about this too. Um, this is a new thing in the Oscars that is going to be added in the future. Actors can now win. Actors can now earn multiple nominations in the same acting category. Like you can
Wow.
win best actresses for, like, for Zendaya, she can win best actresses for the Odyssey, or I don't know why the frick they would give it to her for this, but actually, let me say something else. The Odyssey or the drama. I was gonna say Spider-Man, and
Yeah,
then I
I
was
was like,
like, yeah, I was like, why would
no.
they give it for? So that's why I just said the drama or the Odyssey. She can win both of those awards. Um, she can be nominated
For the same
in,
award.
yeah, for the same award. And how do you feel about that? Like, do you have any thoughts on that one?
I think I don't want to say it's fair, mainly because like the way I see the Oscars, like advertisement wise, is that it does like having more selections for an individual, at least like individual actors or actresses, to be nominated just gives the movie more traction in the long run. Similar to kind of like oh my god, I don't remember her name. Um the female that won actress of the year in the Oscars this year. Um no one really watched Hamnet from at least like what I've known. Not that many people watched Hamnet, but ever since the Oscars hit, Hamnet has actually been doing pretty good after that. So I want to say I don't I don't want to say that I don't like it, because at the same time it's like, there's some actors that truly deserve more recognition for every other year that they create. Like what you said with Zendaya. The Odyssey hasn't came out yet, but at least from the drama, and then let's say like she puts out like a god amazing role in the Odyssey.
Yeah.
It's good to be recognized for that as well, but at the same time, it's like I'd rather have variety over quality. Like I know that's like counterintuitive to what I've been saying pretty much for the entire first season, but it's like I'd rather I'd rather have more people have an opportunity to be nominated rather than just like Zendaya nominated 5 times for 1 year. You know,
Yeah.
it's yeah, but at the same time, I do think it's pretty cool that it's possible now, but
Yeah. And legacy wise, that would be like something
insane.
big. Yeah, if
Yeah,
you can get nominated for the same award. I didn't even think about what you said about the
the traction.
variety over quality. I definitely do like that. I
Mhm.
ain't gonna lie to you. I like that one. So
Yeah,
I
it's
definitely
like
do agree. I agree with you then on that.
oh no, go ahead.
No, that was it. I agree with you
Oh
on that.
yeah, it's just like in a way, um, like yes, you had the ability to become a star actor in multiple movies, at least in 1 year. But it's just the fact that like I would prefer seeing like their best, like at least like not even critics wise, but just like audience wise, the choice on which role did they do better on, rather than it being like, oh, she did amazing in this, she also did amazing in this, and did amazing in this. So you're gonna have 3 spots. Like I don't know. It's just like the way I like to think about it.
I definitely do agree with that. How do in the comments let us know, or wherever y'all comment, let us know. And yeah, I'll make sure we try to reply to them. Subscribe. We're also on YouTube. If y'all didn't know that, we're on every platform. Download the episodes. Apparently, downloading the episodes matter. I didn't know that. So download the episodes. It's free. So
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
next one after that, I guess we can go straight into is the live action Tangled movie, which I forgot they were making this. I'm not even gonna. There's a new actor that has been casted, but I'm not even gonna talk about that. Mainly, it was I just wanted to get your opinions on how do you feel about the Tangled live action remake adding new characters, because the actor that has been cast is a new character in Tangled. Like, do you think for the live action they should add newer things or just follow the original, like pretty much every other live action?
For me, I'm never one to be like, hey, I think you should stick to the rules and like make everything exactly the way it should have been. Because I there to me, there's never a perfect film or like a perfect script. There's always improvements that you can make, but sometimes like additions would be a little bit controversial, which I know you definitely experienced with. Um, but to me, I
Yeah.
want to say that I it's a little bit different from what the remakes at least have been going through, because like looking back at the live action Mulan, they took out a lot of things. Little Mermaid took out a couple things, and Beauty and the Beast, to me, like I always say, Beauty and the Beast was my favorite remake, mainly because they stuck pretty close to the story. um but this time around for Tangled, I really enjoyed the animated version, and I don't know what they could really add to make it better, or like to make it refreshing, is what I want to say. So I'm more intrigued than how they're gonna add into it, rather than be like, hey, I don't think they should add anything to it because Tangled is perfect, which I disagree on. But yeah, that's all I gotta
Okay.
say.
That's a valid comment. I guess it's not a critique, so I can't say that. That's a valid. I was just more thinking like a lot of people, a lot of people didn't like the things they added slash changed with the Lilo and Stitch live action. A lot of people didn't like the things they. A lot of people didn't like the changes they made with the Aladdin live action. Uh, I mean, I still think both of those live actions were good movies,
Yeah,
in my opinion. And even the live
Little
action Little
Mermaid.
Mermaid, a lot of people didn't like the fact that she was black and she could swim and she had
Mhm.
braids. But
Wait, sorry. I never even thought about that.
I'm just saying that's why a lot of people didn't
That's
like that. But
crazy.
I still think all three of those movies were not bad movies, in my opinion. Um, so yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
definitely,
not at all.
I definitely am interested in what they will change, and I'm interested in why they're adding new characters. Like, what is the point? Like, unless it's like just some crony, but this is like that actor is not like obviously he's gonna be getting paid a lot. It's not gonna be some crony. So I'm just wondering why. My only thought was like, is it gonna be like Flynn's? Are we gonna get a Flynn Rider backstory? I think that's his name, right? Flynn Rider.
Yeah.
Yeah, are we gonna get his backstory? So is that dude like casted as his dad? Because in the movie we never really knew about Flynn Rider. So that was my only guess on why they would be doing like act casting new roles. But yeah,
Yeah. Like again, like I'm open to it. It's like Tangled was really good, the animated
yeah, it
movie,
was.
so I
I
don't know
really
what they can really add on to it.
me neither. Um, Next thing, for our Invincible fans, if y'all didn't know, we talked about Invincible last episode. Yeah, now we have chapters on YouTube and on Apple Podcasts. I have to figure out how to do that on Spotify, but I know it's on those two things. So if you want to specifically go to the Invincible part, you can on those two platforms. But yeah, Invincible, they're the creator of Invincible says he wants a live action movie and he wants the movie to
Oh
tell
god.
the entire story.
What? Hell no.
Um the project is in early development with Universal, but interest has grown, like the interest to probably make this come out quicker than what he thinks is happening because of the success of the animated show. So I want to know, do you want to see a live action Invincible?
No. I'll be completely honest with you. I'd rather fucking do something else in my life than watch that, cuz the fact that they are trying to do the entire story of Invincible in one movie,
Yeah.
dog, what?
Yeah, he
That's a
says he wants it.
terrible idea.
It is. He said he wants it to be 3 to 4 hours long. And I'm like,
No.
even with that amount of time, I think you're underestimating like how much stuff they're gonna have to do.
Yeah. Like I'm assuming like if they're gonna make it into one whole film, they're gonna cut out so many things, which I'm not gonna lie to you, a lot of Invincible story, like
Could
side
be.
plots and stuff, could be taken away, which I'm fine with. But at the same time, dude, just the story about the Viltrumites and the Guardians of what was it? Not the Globe. Who was the one with Alan?
I don't remember, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, so that entire like storyline, it's already worth up to being a movie. Dude, the entire first season is worth a movie because season one to me is still my favorite season. Um, but dude, like that's worth I say they like if they do decide to go through with this, I recommend just separating it to at least like 3 2-hour long movies because I don't there's
Yeah,
no way they can fit all this in one movie.
it's impossible. Netflix, not Netflix. Oh my god,
Universal.
Amazon already
Oh.
doesn't even. Yeah, Amazon. I know it's a project working with Universal, so maybe they could do a way bigger budgeted movie. But Amazon, with their movies, they don't spend a lot of money on it. So that's what I'm worried about. Like, if
Yeah.
you want to make this the 3 to 4 hours, the quality is gonna not be as good as
Mhm.
the animated version. So you're just wasting money. Like
Yeah.
I just don't. I honestly just don't see the point. There doesn't need to be an Invincible live action.
No,
Like
yeah, dude. For
I like
sure.
Invincible. No disrespect to the Invincible fans or the creator, but is Invincible one of the greats? Like, is it one of the greatest superhero shows that it deserves, or comics that it deserves a live action adaptation on top of already having an animated adaptation? I'm no disrespect. I personally don't think it
Mhm.
deserves one, but
Per Personally for me, I don't. think it deserves one either. But I do want to say, like, similar to when we were talking about the argument with JJK
Yeah,
being like the best anime right now, I 100% agree that Invincible may be the best superhero series as of right now, mainly because its story is just really good, and then like side plots are great. Um, so I don't really like going in like I can't tell you if Invincible is going to be something that's generational like Batman or Superman, but
excellent.
it's definitely going to be something that's talked about for this generation, at least like the 2020s.
Yeah, definitely will. If it becomes Batman or Superman level, bro, like I'll be incredibly surprised. I'm gonna be real. Like that's you know how long it took One Piece to reach that level, and now you're telling me Invincible. Like, bro,
No, yeah,
someone is
it's
hiding money to the table. I'll be surprised.
oh, for sure. Like honestly, like Invincible, don't get me wrong, I really like Invincible.
Me
Just
too. Me too.
yeah. And but I just don't I think they're in like the same level as like Spawn right now, being an indie like third party comic story,
Yeah, I
which I think
I
is still
agree.
cool. Yeah,
I
it's still
agree. I
really cool.
definitely will say it is right now. Right now, keyword right now. I definitely do think right now it is bigger than Spawn, but definitely I do agree with what you were saying.
Yeah. But no, yeah, I know Invincible does not need
No,
a live action.
no,
Dude,
no,
its
no, no.
animation already needs work, so
Yes, that's what I'm saying. And
invest in that.
they're talking about live action. Please no. Next thing we're gonna talk about. This is a live action show. It's just gonna be a quick one, guys. The Bear, a prequel episode of The Bear came out called Gary. It was a surprise drop on May 5th. I don't know if really that much
Whoa.
people knew about it, but yeah, it's a prequel episode. So I don't think you really need to watch any of the other seasons to watch this. Maybe you do, but yeah, it follows Richie and Michael on a work trip to Indiana, to Gary, Indiana. And yeah, as someone who's been watching The Boys, I actually finished season 2 on my
Oh wait, did you
business
say
trip.
the boys or the bear?
The Bear. My bad, my
Oh,
bad.
okay. I was like, huh?
As someone who's been watching The Bear, I actually finished season 2 on my work trip.
Hey.
Um, yeah, I'm gonna watch. Definitely gonna watch this once I catch up. And I guess just to follow this in with that news, the last season of The Bear, will be coming out on June 25th on Hulu and Disney Plus. I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be releasing all episodes at once.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just a quick thing, you know what I'm saying, just to let people know. Um,
Yeah, man. I'm
yeah.
excited.
Next thing I want to talk about, we can't go a podcast episode without bringing this up. One Piece, baby. I
Oh
know.
my freaking
I'm
god, man.
sorry, it's too great. One Piece. This is a quick one though. One Piece, the remake series, that will be on
Mhm.
Netflix, is releasing next year, February. It's going to be cover the entire East Blue episode in 8 or 7 episodes. So it's going to be the
Damn.
entire East Blue. It's going to be, I don't know if they're doing Logtown. I'm pretty sure they are, but it's going to be from, oh my God, I'm forgetting about the first Romance Dawn all the way to Logtown. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I'm
Is it
actually
do
pretty
you know if
excited.
it's an hour long or if it's gonna be like the normal anime episode long?
From my, just like what you thought, from just using our brains, each episode has to be over an hour long. It's just
Yeah.
no way they're gonna do 20-minute episodes. So I'm pretty sure each episode's gonna be over an hour long, but they haven't told us yet. We don't really know. So
Yeah. Yeah, man.
yeah,
I hope it's something like episode pacing wise, something similar to the live action. Because dude, the live action's pacing is actually amazing.
yeah, it is. I agree.
Yeah. So I can't wait. Well, I don't want to say I can't wait because I've already been through all this. But all
I can't
all
wait,
you
bro.
yeah, man, all you freaking bandwagons that be talking shit about One Piece, get on it,
Yeah,
man. Yeah,
honestly, you have
y'all
no
about to be talk.
excuse.
Yeah, y'all about to be talking doo doo and just watching Peak out of nowhere, man.
Literally, facts. I don't watch these movies, but you know, some of y'all might. Um, Planet of the Apes film is they're making another one, man. It's gonna be a
Oh
whole
wow.
original story though. It's not gonna be
Oh
continuing
really?
off the last film. Yes.
I'm actually kind of excited for that one now.
Yeah, it's a new director. I'm pretty sure that's why, because
Oh, never mind.
the other director is working on a different film. I don't remember what other film, but I'm pretty sure if I'm wrong, then maybe I am. But Matt Shockman is directing. I don't know if that's the same director. I'm pretty sure it's a different director. But yeah, that's the new Planet of the Apes. They're making another film, for you ape fans.
Sorry.
Nah, you good. I just wanted to leave the awkward silence on
Bro,
purpose.
what? What? Bro, alrighty. Listen, ape fans, man.
Facts. There's a lot of you apies.
Bro, there's
Next
a
one.
gorilla in a zoo, just be like, yeah, 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 yeah.
Next one. House of the Dragons will be getting another season. I think this is the final season on June 21st. I don't watch House of the Dragon. I'm just putting this out there for people who watch House of the Dragon. But yeah, it's gonna be on HBO, by the way, if anyone was wondering where it was gonna be on.
Wowzers.
Yeah, that's it. And
Yeah.
had to talk about this one. This one touches my heart personally. Not really, but I'm just saying so. Ted Turner, the founder of CNN and Cartoon Network, passed away, pretty sure on May
RIP, man.
6th. And I just want to know, right now, your top 5 Cartoon Network shows. Like, I'm joking, but which
Dang.
was what? What's one of what's a Cartoon Network show you always every once in a while you're like, man, I'm gonna go watch an episode of this, man. And
Bro,
please
you're
don't say
gonna
Mason Water Gumball regular show.
bro, you're gonna freaking hate me, man. It's
What?
amazing world of Gumball. Bro,
Oh,
I'm telling you, that show is genuinely peak, bro. It's
it's a
insane.
good show. Oh, I'm not
Fine,
mad at
here,
it.
here. A non-cop out answer. Um, I was about to say Adventure Time, but that's another cop out
No, that's mine. I ain't gonna
answer.
lie to you.
Bro,
But that is a cop out. You're right. That is a cop out.
yeah. We'll do freaking Johnny Test, bro.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll put
that's
it on
actually not
every
a
now
bad
and then.
show.
Yeah,
That's
man.
not that's not a bad show. Okay, well, since we're gonna do not cop out shows, 'cause I was gonna do Steven Universe. Um, I guess another hidden gem. Uh, Over the Garden Wall. That was like a mini
Whoa,
short series on Cartoon Network.
dude. No, yeah, that was pretty much like Cartoon Network's like Gravity Falls, man.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Yeah.
Also Infinity Train, if y'all haven't seen that one. Both of those are like short series on Cartoon Network that are actually really good. But yeah, rest in peace, Ted Turner, man.
R.I.P. man.
Hopefully you're not like racist or something.
That's all I'm gonna do.
Next one. I'm just gonna go straight into this one because I heard you've been on your fitness grind. There's a
Yes,
solo
sir.
leveling fitness app, bro.
Boo.
Right now. Y'all can get it. Y'all can train in real life.
Bro.
And it's pretty much just a fitness app, man. That's all it is, but it's inspired from solo leveling. So
Yeah, man. Pretty much milking the series out, man.
facts, bro. Gives you daily XP if you complete push-ups, squats, running, bench press. Does anyone want to look like Sung Jeng Woo? Is that his name?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna say this now. As much as I shit on, and I don't want to say I don't like solo leveling because it's one of those animes I'll just put on. I mean it's something that's really good that at least they're trying. At least the way that you're making it sound, it doesn't sound like they're just milking the series and where you just tap a button and Sung Jin Woo's like, "Arise." Hey.
hilarious. That would be literally hilarious, bro.
Yeah, man. So I hope fans of the show give this app a try, and then they go out there and then, yeah, man, improve their physiques, man. Go out there
Facts.
and give it a shot.
Okay. Talking about, I know y'all didn't expect us to talk about that. So we're gonna talk about something I know I also wouldn't expect us to talk about. Camp Rock 3, man, is coming out this August. How you feeling?
Woo! Not that excited, honestly.
Me neither. Uh,
I
I heard
But
that Demi Lovato is not gonna be in it. She's just directing, so that I
yeah.
lost all my excitement after I heard that, bro. I'm just gonna be real.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm just like it's reminding me of a lot of Bunk. If you remember
Oh,
that show.
yeah. I
So
hated that
I
shit. Oh,
yeah, at least the Jonas Brothers are there, so I guess we'll take it. I'm still gonna watch it just because
yeah.
nostalgia reasons. But at the same time, I'm just like ugh. If Demi was
Yeah.
there, I would be a little bit more excited. But
Same.
we'll take what we can get.
Yeah. I guess I'll take what I as long as long as the music is good, but the
Yeah.
Disney music recently, man, I don't. I'm acting like I listened to their recent movies, but from the few clips I've heard of my brother be playing those movies, it's trash. So,
Dude, I'm just saying, man. Zombies got some good songs.
man, Zombies was like at the end of our era. Like I only watched that movie because I was like, we were like right at. It has I only like one song from Zombies, but
I don't know, like the Wolves song. I'm not gonna lie, it's the only song I know.
oh, that song is trash.
Wolves, we own the night. Yeah, bro. Come on. You
Oh
can't be
my
hating on
god,
that.
bro. No, bro. The next one is by statistics, uh Gen Z's entertainment consumption is like the highest, you know what I'm saying? Like we go to the theaters the most compared to any other generation. But it also comes with we won't pay for full price video games anymore. A lot of people like free video games and in price purchases and battle passes, which is a bad thing in my opinion. A little bit of it's not 100% bad, but it's bad for like some games like Call of Duty and stuff like that. And yeah, also when it comes to streaming services, a lot of people they don't in our generation, 59% of them aren't really subscribed to multiple streaming services. I also think it's because we're young and broke and the
Yep.
world's expensive. And then another thing
Mhm.
is the 70% is, which is might be a bad thing in the future. Who even knows? It's probably bad now. 70% of Gen Z people no longer buy physical copies of films, DVD. I don't know why you would buy this, VHS, and I don't know
Dang,
why you would
that
buy this if these
that
even exist, cassette tapes, bro. What?
bro, that hurts
What?
my soul.
What?
Bro, I freaking buy VHS tapes.
Nah, bro. I'd be lying if I would say I ever bought a
Bro.
VHS tape ever since I like got older.
No, yeah, man. I
Um,
just like collecting them. And I do have a VHS player as well that works. So sometimes I
okay.
just I turn it on, plug it in my TV, go watch Goodwill Hunting or something.
Okay, well, now that you just mentioned that, there's something I want to mention that you could probably find a VHS tape. I don't know if you ever heard about this movie. It's called Ella Enchanted. I'm not gonna lie, I just wanted to talk about this because this is one of my favorite movies growing up. But yeah, Ella Enchanted. They're making a TV show for on Disney Plus, and Anne Hathaway who was in the original Ella Enchanted is set to be the executive producer of it. I'm not gonna say I'm excited for this. I don't really care, but I just wanted to talk about Ella Enchanted. If I'm just gonna be real, definitely a banger movie that y'all should check out. It's like Shrek minus the ogre stuff and like all the other fantasy stuff. It's mainly just like a princess story where it's like making fun of princess stories. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like a damsel in distress or whatever. And it has good music. Me and my sisters love that movie. We played it a lot. Okay, well, I'm just babbling. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. Yeah, you can
Yeah,
watch
man.
if you can find a VHS tape about it, why not?
All right, gotcha, bro. I'll bring it to game night.
Facts. I'll definitely watch that movie while clapping butt.
Hey,
Uh in
yo,
the
wait, wait,
game,
wait,
in the
wait.
game, in the game,
Whoa, whoa,
in the
whoa,
game, in the game.
bro.
I should
When I
clarify.
say game night, bro, we just hang out and play board games, bro. It ain't no Epstein Island stuff, bro. Hold up.
Facts. Because
Yeah,
we're
we're
all
normal.
of age. Next
Huh?
next thing. Peacock has announced that Friday the 13th prequel series Crystal Lake will be released on October 15th. I know you're excited for this one, man. Are you excited to see Jason again?
I wish I could say yes. Actually, no. Sure, dude. I'll say I'm excited for it.
Oh,
um,
really? Okay. Why?
yeah.
Why?
I'm only excited just because it's a prequel, and I hope it's gonna be somewhat original, even though it's following a prequel. But just looking back at the Chucky prequels, I think it was a prequel. No, it was. I think it was like a spin-off or or
The
sequel or
show
something
though?
like that. Yeah, the one with Tyo James, I think is his name. Um,
Yeah, I've never seen it, but I know what you're talking about.
yeah, that show was actually pretty good. So,
Yeah, I've
like,
heard.
if go ahead.
I was just gonna say I heard good things about that. Also, the It series
Mhm.
and the Scream series. I never seen
Yeah,
any of those two, but I heard they were pretty good too.
yeah, man. Like, Welcome to Derry, and the Chucky show. As long as they're making it a story that's actually entertaining rather than just like some spit out like, oh, Jason or not, yeah, Jason's coming to kill you and he's gonna walk chase you for like 30 minutes, then I'm like, no, thank you. But at the same time, I'm like, if they can build upon the world a bit more, then dude, I'm all in.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Next
everybody
thing,
knows I love that. I love that series, man.
Jason, Friday the 13th. I almost said Jason. Yeah, I've actually never seen any Friday the 13th or Halloween. I'm just gonna be real. Yeah, I
Hey,
just feel
don't
like I.
worry, bro. I'll buy VHS tapes, man, and then we can watch it.
Yeah, as long as we don't watch it in the nighttime, bro, I get nightmares.
Bro,
Next
don't
thing I
worry,
want to
buddy.
talk.
You can hold
Go
my
ahead.
hand.
Next thing I want to talk about is the Vision Quest, the show on Disney Plus. It's with Vision. He will. It's pretty much it's after. I don't know if anyone remembers this series, but WandaVision. It's after WandaVision, where Vision just disappears and runs away. It's that story, the Vision Quest. It's going to be released October 14th on Disney Plus. Obviously Vision is going to be starring like the actor who plays Vision. He's being back. But I've also heard rumors, I don't know if this is true, but I've heard that Ultron will also be in it in Vision
Ooh, the
Quest.
goat.
So I'm a little excited just because of that reason. Ultron's not including Thanos. He's my favorite. I almost said Disney villain. He's my favorite Marvel villain. So, well, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, I was about to ramble. I'm not gonna ramble. I'm trying to keep these short right now, and honestly,
You're
I'm trying
good.
to
Oh,
finish it up.
let me throw in a quick quickie.
Okay.
Dude, Sadie Sink has officially signed a contract with Marvel, and where she's gonna be in 5 movies. So the speculations of her being Jean Grey could be right.
Oh, okay. I started laughing when he said Sadie Sink because I thought because I immediately thought of Sydney Sweeney.
Bro,
So
no,
that's why I
bro.
started laughing and I was like, bro, this is just capping. But then
No,
I was listening to what you're saying. Okay.
bro.
Yes. Okay, yeah. I
I gotta
actually
stop
have heard
trolling, man. I gotta lock in for a minute so Mitchell
that.
doesn't take me as a joke.
No. I take you serious, bro. I don't know why I was expecting a joke. I was.
No, you're good.
Uh, I next thing, another quick one. I know you like this dude. I think. Conan and O'Brien will officially return to host the Oscars next year.
Yeah,
I
dude.
don't
I
watch the
think
Oscars, so I have nothing really to say about this.
I think this is the actually no, if I recall, I don't know, I there's definitely somebody that's been a double host. But from at least like my recollection, I think this is the first time we've ever had a three-time host back to back to back.
For the Oscars,
What
probably. Yeah.
yeah, well, you know what that means?
What?
Dude's a goat.
I don't
Bro,
know.
Conan O'Brien is a goat, man.
I don't
Like he
know.
no, I'm not gonna. That's all biased for me, but dude, you can't say this is not historic, bro. This is amazing. Love Conan O'Brien. Won't suck his wiener, but I'll definitely hang out with him.
Facts. I'm just saying I don't know because I don't. As y'all know this, I say this all the time. I don't really care about award shows. Like I give the actors and the people who work on these movies their flowers, but it's just I just don't trust them. I'm just gonna be real. I don't know. Maybe it's just some conspiracy. I just don't trust them. But anyways, there's something you can trust. Crunchyroll Anime 2026. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted people want anime news. I had to put something other than like that solo leveling crap.
In One Piece.
Oh yeah, and great One Piece. Yeah, so yeah, as of right now, One Piece. Oh my God, Crunchyroll is offering $2.99 for 3 months on anime. So this month, while May is still going on, the best month of all time. So if you want to buy Crunchyroll right now, this is your best time, man. Because I know they've been trying to take away all those sites. You know what I'm saying? Them Luffy sites, but
The
it ain't gonna
Zoros.
work. The Zoros, yeah, it ain't gonna work though. But they can keep trying. Yeah, that's all I had to really say about that one.
Yeah, man.
Another quick thing, Scooby-Doo anime will be they're making a Scooby-Doo anime and it's gonna be on Tubi, bro.
Bro, Belma season 2?
Matthew Lillard will return as Scooby, and Frank. I hope I'm saying his last name right. Man, I said your first name right. It don't matter. Frank Weckler is returning as Scooby. My bad. Matthew Lillard is returning as Shaggy. I just realized I missed that.
I was like, wait, what?
So yeah, man. Who likes Scooby Doo the anime?
I don't care about that. I'd rather have a Belma season 2.
Bro. At least, oh my God, that show, bro. Actually, didn't they make a season 2?
I don't know. That show is
Yeah,
trash.
I heard nothing but bad things. Next thing, you know what I'm saying? Talking about another amazing show, Adventure Time, man. It's getting a prequel series, but sadly, it's going to be aimed for younger viewers. But who knows? It might be still good. Adventure Time, the original, was aimed for younger viewers. It's going to be released on June 29th next month, and it's going to be on Disney Plus and Hulu. So, yeah, if you like Adventure Time, I don't think it's going to be like the Fiona and Cake. I think it's more going to be like the original Adventure Time. But yeah, if you like Adventure Time, which who doesn't, and you want to know more about the series, which who doesn't, check it out, man. And then last but not least, honestly, bro, we talked enough about AI, but I'm just gonna bunch these two things in. Barnes and Noble says they have no problem selling books that are AI written as long as it has AI, like it's AI said it's supposed to be AI on it. So who knows in the
Okay.
future, maybe Barnes and Noble will do that. And then the other thing to bunch it in with it is Spotify and UMG, Universal Music Records. I think I might be saying that wrong. But they have announced licensing deal that will allow artists to make money from licensed fan covers, like AI covers of songs, remixes. So yeah,
Boo.
if you guys like AI, if you guys want to write a book or rip off other people's music, here's your chance, man.
Yeah, man. If you're gonna be a soulless loser, yo, have at it, man. You're gonna have all the money in the world, buddy.
Facts. I want all the money, so make sure you share some with me, man.
Hey, yo, bruh.
Okay, man. That was the end of quickies,
Bro,
man.
wait. I got one more.
Okay, I'm excited to hear
Yeah.
this.
Dude, remember last season how we were talking about the Harry Potter spinoff?
Yeah.
Dude, so I don't know if we talked about it, but it's a pretty much like a 10-year deal for all the kids that signed up for or pretty much like most of the actors in the series. And dude, we already had somebody back out.
One of the kid actors.
Yeah, man, it's Ron Weasley's sister. Well, she doesn't really play a big part, but she's gonna be featured in the first season of the Harry Potter show, but she won't be featured in the anything that's upcoming. So yeah, she's the first actor to back out, and people are saying that she won't be the only one to back out, which I'm not shocked. I'm a little worried though as well, because the actor for Gandalf or not, yeah, Gandalf. Oh, yeah, it's either Gandalf or Gandalf. I don't remember. But whoever the big wizard dude is, he's 80 years old, and the series is supposed to go on for 10 years. So I'm not wishing any ill thoughts about anybody, but like at the same time, I'm like, dude, 10 years, bro. I don't know, man.
He can make it, and guess what? If he can't make it, deep fakes.
Bro. Hey, AI! Instead of using magic, they use AI. Dude,
Facts. You know it's in his
Harry,
contract.
yeah, man, Harry Potter got solved right there.
Facts.
Yeah, F
That
magic.
that was ending off quickies. No, we did not talk about that. So if y'all didn't know, now you know. But yeah, that's ending off quickies. Next thing we're gonna talk about the trailers. I'm gonna make this extremely quick. I'm sorry guys, because I want to get into the meat and potatoes of this episode. Which, if you guys didn't know, we are going to be finishing off Mount Rushmore of things we watched in each decade. Um, I don't want to speed it up too much. Like it's not like I'm on a time crunch, but I just don't want to spend 50 minutes on trailers. So yeah, I guess we could just start off with the first trailer, which is actually man, we're gonna start actually now. We're gonna start off with the first trailer. Evil Dead Burn. What did you think about that one?
I thought it's cool. Yeah, Evil Dead Rise was it was all right. Nothing too crazy. So I'm not like drooling over for a sequel in the movie. So, like I'll probably watch it at some point. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm honestly have never seen any of the Evil Dead movies, so I'm not gonna lie. Watching this movie, I actually thought I might check it out. Like I actually thought it looked pretty cool. Some of the kills, I just wish they would have showed less. But trailers nowadays, some people are just stupid. You know, they showing not. Let me not say that. That's hurtful. Some people just don't know what they want. So they're showing too much, and then they're showing too little. People complain when they show too much. People complain when they show too little. So I get it. Just do what you want, whatever you feel like is best. Um, but yeah, I'm actually a little excited to see this. It doesn't have a official release date. All it says is fall, but it's supposed to be coming out this year. I do know that for a fact. So, yeah, if you haven't seen the trailer, I guess we didn't really explain what happened in the trailer, but it's pretty much
Go watch it.
yeah, that too. Just go watch it. Actually, all right, we don't have to explain a word for it. Go
Yeah.
watch it. Next thing, I'm actually a little bit more excited about this one is Wildwood. That trailer.
Ooh.
Did you watch it?
Yeah. I think I already talked about my opinions on Coraline. I liked it, but at the same time, it wasn't my favorite in stop motion. So I'm hoping this year that it changes and where this movie becomes my new favorite because it does seem pretty interesting and the
It does.
animation that they have, it's insane. I never thought they could go 60 frames per second on a stop motion
Yeah,
deal.
I was literally gonna say that. I was gonna say this is probably the most beautiful stop motion movie I've ever seen. Just off the
Yeah.
trailer. Like Kubo, it beats Kubo on the Strings. It beats Mr. Fantastic Fox or Fantastic Fox.
Mhm.
Any of those claymation ones, no disrespect to those movies, but it looks really, really beautiful.
Yeah, like it's insane. Like for a second, I thought that they probably used CGI, which they probably may have, but which I'm not gonna critique them on. But some parts it looks like they just straight up like used green screen and just started like hand drawing everything. That's how good it looked.
Yes. Yeah, but yeah, Wildwood, if you haven't heard of it, like he said, it's stop motion, one of those older, not older films, but it's like older tradition that is really dying because it's expensive and long and hard to do. But yeah, go check it out. The I don't know if we've said enough for you to want to check it out, but go check out the trailer, bro. It's only a teaser trailer for now, but go check it out. So it is a
Yeah,
long
man.
teaser trailer.
Yeah, dude, they haven't made a movie in such a long time, so
They haven't.
yeah, man. Probably been working on this.
Facts. Next thing is Hope. We're just gonna say that Hope. It's
It
another teaser trailer, so there wasn't really too much in this. But did you have any thoughts on it?
looks cool. It looks So it's a Korean film, and if you guys have ever watched like any Korean horror or like monster-based TVs or TV show or movies, it's it looks good. It looks very similar to a smaller series called Sweet Home, at least from like what we've seen. And I gotta say, I'm not really too excited on it, mainly because to me, I'm not like too keen to the styles that Korean films have. but it does look interesting for it looks like a monster movie, so hopefully that's what it's gonna be. But yeah, I don't have too much to say about it.
Um, yeah, me neither. I don't have too much to say about this one either. Um, I heard it was supposed to be like kind of like a survival thriller, um, horror vibe movie. So if it is like that, I don't know. It might pique my interest, but
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say
yeah.
the trailer gave me a lot of like Train to Busan vibes. If anybody has watched that,
Oh yeah, I've seen that movie.
yeah, Train to Busan was a pretty good zombie movie. So if
It
they,
was.
yeah, man, if they take any inspiration from that, shoot, I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yeah, that was a really good movie. I forgot about that one. Dang.
Yeah.
Fun fact, actually, okay, I'm joking. I'm not about to ramble. But yeah, definitely Hope. That's what it's called. Um, I probably should have looked up the release dates of these movies, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that one's also. I'm pretty sure all these movies we're about to talk about are releasing this year, but I probably should have looked this up. Um, the next one, pretty sure you saw this was Her Private Hell. My bad, man.
Yeah, I think it's or what's his face, Melton something, Charles Melton and Anya Taylor Joy. Um,
Yeah,
I
you got
don't
the name.
know. I can't really base my opinion on the trailer because it seems like one of
Yeah, me
those like,
neither.
yeah, it's Neon or is it A24? I think it's Neon.
It's neon. It's
Um,
neon.
yeah, so just the production wise that Neon provides as of recently has been really good. But at the same time, for me, it's like those types of movies to me at least are like a 100% a hit or miss because it could be either a really good movie that I enjoy or it's a movie that I'm just like like whatever. But again, it's produced by Neon, so I have trust in how good it's gonna look. And Charles Melton and Anya Taylor Joy are two really good actors, so let's see, man. We have
Yeah.
it. Yeah, man.
All I was gonna say was, yeah, I don't have too much thoughts about this either because it is just a teaser trailer. Didn't feel like they showed too much in it, but I did see a clip of the actors like getting a standing ovation when they showed this at like some film festival. I forgot what the
Ooh.
festival was. Maybe I should have looked this up. Also with the movie Hope, I think that also got a clap.
Standing
I don't know if it got a
ovation.
standing ovation, but I think it also. I'm not gonna say it did because I don't 1,000% remember, but I know for a fact Her Private Hell did get a standing ovation, and doesn't mean it's gonna be a good movie. Doesn't mean everyone's gonna
Yeah.
love the movie, but I'm just saying like that was a clip I saw. I forgot the girl's name you just said, but I saw her crying. It actually looked kind of funny. I don't know. I might be messed up, but yeah, that that was that Her Private Hell. If you haven't seen it, it is like a science fiction horror kind of. At least that was the vibe I was getting from the trailer. So
Dude,
yeah,
you know, like the way that they filmed it, or at least like from what I've seen, I'm not gonna. I've only watched it once, so don't critique me on this. It was reminding me a lot of the trailer from Him, if you remember that.
like him,
Yeah,
like him. Okay,
like
I'm
him.
sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, of
Um,
course. I remember that trailer. I actually
yeah,
was
like
excited when I saw that trailer.
wait, what's that? You were cutting out.
Oh my bad. I was probably looking away. I said I wasn't even really that excited when I saw that him trailer.
Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. For me, Him, I was kind of like interested in it, but the way that it turned out, you know how it turned out. But let's
Yeah,
hope
I
it's
still gotta watch
nothing. Yeah, well, let's hope it's nothing similar to that, and it's a great movie.
facts. We're just gonna skip over this one. We'll go into it at the end. We're gonna talk about Resident Evil, man, the official teaser
Ooh.
trailer. I know my boy Ray was excited about this one. He literally sent me a link while I was on business trips, making business moves for this podcast. A deal is coming, guys. A deal is coming.
Yeah,
But yeah,
better help.
I'll let you go second, but I don't really have too much to say about this one. Never played any of the Resident Evil trailers. Trailers. Never played any one of the Resident Evil games, but it does look interesting. I've heard some people are conflicted on it not being a story that people know. It's just being its own thing. But for someone like me who isn't accustomed, ooh, y'all like that vocab, to the Resident Evil world, I didn't really mind it. And also that scene where he was running and like zombies were falling off the roof and just splattering. That was kind of a cool scene.
Mhm.
But that was pretty much it. Oh yeah, I also like the snowy vibe too. But you can
Yeah.
go.
I was gonna say this. So Resident Evil, it's a Japanese created story. So it's very high action, high octane like moves, at least for the recent stories. But originally it was like a maze puzzle like vibe, and then get out the scary house, stuff like that. So this one, I'm pretty sure it was made by, or it's directed by Zack Kreger, person that made Barbarian and Weapons. So a lot of people are really hyped for it, which I am as well. And I know the main lead. I don't know his name in. Like, I don't know. I just don't know his name. But he was the drug addict at Weapons, and he's been waiting a really long time to get a film from Zack Kreger. But sorry for babbling. But um, I want to say I'm curious. Like I don't know
You're
if
good. You
I'm
love
one.
that one.
Huh?
Nothing. Keep going.
Okay. I want to say I'm more curious rather than excited for the movie. um, Mainly because again, it's such a different vibe from what we've seen, movie wise, game wise, and like theatrically wise, from a Resident Evil subject. And it seems like they're gonna follow through with like survival, and then like
Hmm.
learning more about what's causing this outbreak, and like pretty much like people that I don't know where they're located. That's like the thing I'm really curious on. So I don't know where they're located. It's usually like the movies are usually based in Raccoon City, which is the setting for Resident Evil 2 and 3.
I mean, you know we love raccoons.
Just sure. Um, but yeah, I again, it seems like a really cool standalone story, and I hope that it stays a little bit that way. I'd rather have it as a standalone Resident Evil film that takes inspirations like monsters, story, and maybe like a little bit of lore in it, rather
Yeah.
than it being like a love story to Resident Evil. Like it's all just like fan service, pretty much,
Yeah.
like
I
One
don't know.
Piece movies.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember the trailer, but you remember like that big like fat thing in the sewer or whatever that was?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot like did you know what that was?
It's a standalone monster. It's like nothing
Okay.
really clicks in my head other than like I think it was called the Chancellor, which is like a traitor in Resident Evil. I think it was 8. But other than that, it seems like just a standalone monster that got like infected, and then he was either already really fat or just got fat.
Right.
Um, but no, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if what kind of creatures they're gonna add in other than like zombies and like pretty much like bigger zombies. If they add liquors into the thing, which is like pretty much like a flesh frog, like a frog that's inside out but has really sharp teeth. If they add that into the movie, I'm dude, as long as you make it look cool, I'm fine with that.
Facts. But yeah, ended off there. Those were the movies. If we missed any trailers, leave it down in the comments. If there's something I want us to talk about, subscribe and we'll talk about it next episode.
Oh, actually,
Or
I got one trailer you want to talk about. And I don't know if you've seen it yet, but
okay.
I keep bringing it up every month. But have you seen the Odyssey trailer?
Yeah, then I didn't want to talk. I didn't think were going to talk about it because we did talk about the first one. At least I think we did. But
Yeah,
yeah, I
we
have
talked
seen the
about
new
the
one.
the teaser release. Yeah. Um, what are your thoughts about it? Do you think it's gonna be a good movie, or do you think it's gonna be like a eh?
I still, I think it's going to be a good movie. I know a lot of people. I've been hearing a lot of people are like worried because uh I've heard some people like I've heard a lot of things. Some people are worried because of the runtime. Some people are worried because of the actors' decisions of some characters. I don't I think her name is Lupita or Lupita. She was in Us and she also
Hmm.
was in the Black Panther movie. She's Black Panther's girlfriend, wife, whatever. People were
Hmm.
like mad because she's supposed to be a certain character,
Hmm.
and that character isn't black. And then like there's another character that I saw. I don't know if these are true. Well, I know Lupita. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I know she's actually in the movie, but then there's like another character people were talking about that I don't know if they actually said who the actor is for that character yet. But I'm not gonna go too deep into that.
They're talking about
Um,
Elliot's Page's character.
yeah. I don't know if
Yeah,
that's been confirmed if like she's in the
yeah.
movie yet.
They're
But
they're they're in the movie, yeah, but I just don't recall. I think they're playing like one of the like pretty much like lead captains in the
yeah, and
boat.
I've heard like people were mad about that. They were like, black people, they weren't supposed to be here. And then I heard some people saying, what the and isn't that not even a real dude? And I just been hearing people complain and talking about the actual movie because that's what matters. Let's not talk about the nonsense. I do think it is going to be a good movie. I'm still interested in the Odyssey. I just saw recently that yes, he confirmed it's going to be under 3 hours, but it's still like 2 hours or 53 minutes. It's like one of his longest movies still.
Yeah, dude, I'm fine with that.
So yeah, I'm still gonna watch it. I'm still excited for it. I've heard the battle scenes are like immense, like
Two,
ber-
yeah.
berserk level. Let me not say berserk level. That's an anime, but I've heard that they're immense, immense battles, like full on war when it comes to like war
To the
we've seen
actual
in movies.
fight. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that, and yeah, I just at the end of the day, I just want to see some good acting, bro. And
Yeah,
hopefully
man.
it's better than Oppenheimer. No disrespect to that movie, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, I'm gonna say the Oppenheimer was great actors, but definitely not for our style. But
It
dude, the
just
the huh?
I I was just like, bro, I just feel like some parts were just dragging. Like I feel like overall it was a good movie. I just feel like some parts were just dragging. Like I don't know. Maybe it's just because of me, but maybe because I don't really f with that. Let's just
History.
stop.
You know,
Yeah,
up with
no,
the
not
history.
history. I love history. I was gonna say that. I was gonna say an actor's name, but let me not hate on no one. So let's
Dang,
just
wait, you
continue.
hating on my boy Killian Murphy?
Yes, bro. Yes, I
Bro,
am.
F you, bro.
That dude made me mad ever since I saw him as freaking Scarecrow in the Batman. Yes, not the Batman, but
Bro,
Batman Begins.
no.
I've been hating on him since, bro. I'm sorry, bro. He's a good
Nah.
actor, but bro, every time I see his face, that's all I can think about, and it makes me mad, bro.
Nah, bro, you gotta get healed, bro. Go watch Peaky Blinders, man.
Yeah, I probably gotta watch that. I hear that's good, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, people
His
say it's the
performance as a
greatest show of all
Scarecrow,
time.
bro. His performance
Bro.
as a Scarecrow. I don't care anyone says that was horrible, bro. If the Batman begin, I'm gonna say it again. This is in our hot take episode. If the Batman Begins would have came out today, it would have gotten canceled. I'm being dead serious. Nobody would have watched. There would have been no Dark Knight. There would have been no Dark Knight Rises, bro. I'm sorry. Had to get that
Hey,
off of my.
man. Some people gotta hate just so people that know peak move or peak actors rise. But no,
Uh,
no, no. Like realistically though, I'm still really excited for the Odyssey. It's like I don't even care if the movie is doo doo. Just
right.
seeing that fight scene during the Iliad part, which is like the first war that they go to for the Odyssey, bro, that was a phenomenal. So
Yeah,
can't wait to
it
finish.
was.
Oh, dude, and
Can't wait either.
freaking Robert Pattinson and Tom Holland are fighting, man.
Yeah, Tom Holland, he looked good. You already know I'm a
Yeah.
fan of him. No weird stuff, because some people are probably gonna be weird, but I'm a
Mm.
fan of Tom Holland, so yeah. I'm really excited to see him in this film. Um, but yeah, that was a good one. I didn't want to talk about it because I didn't think you would want to, but okay, yeah.
Of course,
Uh,
bro, the Odyssey is my One Piece, man.
oh,
Any opportunity I get, I'm gonna talk about it, man.
okay. I love to hear that, man. Can't wait to talk about it when it comes out then. Last but not least, Avatar, The Last Airbender season 2 is coming out. I'm pretty sure it's next month or it's July. I should have looked this up, but I know it's coming out soon. The official trailer just came out, and my boy Ray doesn't watch it, but I just want him to check out the trailer just so he could like at least have context of what I'm about to talk about. But it looked really good. Uh, I still don't. I still feel like they could have picked a different actor for Azula, but because there's always a but. As long as she is a great actor and acts well, because in the first season she didn't give me Azula, she gave me someone else. I'm just gonna say that, but I just need to see more with her, and definitely seeing her blue fire, her lightning, and seeing more of her will make me probably feel like she is Azula. From what we've seen with the earthbending stuff in Toph, it looked good. Definitely would say the budget is definitely probably a little higher. I can feel it in this episode in this season, and yeah, when watching the first season, no, it's not as good as the One Piece live action. So I don't have too high of opinions on this next season. I'm gonna be real, but I just hope it's gonna be good. They've already shot the third season. We already know it's coming out soon. So at the end of the day, I just hope this is just gonna be good and not um be horrible. So
Yeah, man.
yeah, that was it I really had to say about that.
Yeah, all I gotta say about it is character design looks cool. I mean, they seem to pop.
Yeah,
It has more color
the
than Wicked, so we'll take it.
yeah, the uh design costume designers and these live action adaptations be cooking. I ain't gonna lie.
Hmm.
Even in the Cowboy, I know people don't like the Cowboy Bebop one, but the Cowboy Bebop character designs were not that bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know some perverts didn't like their Faye Valentine, but bro, it was still not bad. But anyways, you know, just want to talk. I'm gonna say this, and then we're getting to the meat and potatoes. Green Lantern trailer came out. They actually released the official trailer. There was some green guys.
Yeah,
And
dude. Woo!
I'm still a little bit scared because that lantern suit looks trash. Hopefully, when John Stewart gets in his lantern suit, it's totally different. But yeah, that suit looked absolutely trash. So, but yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. It's
No,
just
yeah.
quick it off.
Dude, I saw a ring and I saw it make something, and I was like, oh, dude, I genuinely got so excited. But then I watched the rest of the trailer and I was like, oh, and that excitement lowered down a bit.
Yeah. Um, definitely though, I am excited to not excited, but I definitely will be checking out the what is it called show. But yeah, that was the end of trailers. That was the end of the quickies. Now it is time to go into the meat potatoes. But before we go into that, I'm just gonna ask Ray these quick questions. I told him I was gonna ask these. Sorry if I'm moving a lot, guys. But I told Ray I was gonna ask him these quick questions. You know, just for some clips. Yeah, I'm just gonna be real.
Hey,
These are just for
yo,
clips.
bro's cliff farming me,
So if
man.
y'all want to skip over this, I mean, it's not clip. It's just for clips, not really clip farming. But if y'all want to skip over this part and you can skip over. It's gonna be quick. So
Were you about to say get to the meat and potatoes?
yeah, I was about to say that, but it's gonna be quick though. I promise. So Ray, what we're pretty much is gonna do is you might have seen these before. I'm gonna talk about two movies. Just pick which one. Not talk about, but I'm gonna name two movies. Just pick which one is better or which one you probably like more. And pick which one is better, not which one you like more. But you can use your biasness of which one you like more, but definitely try to do which one is better. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then at the end, you will crown your winner. I only have three of these, and they're literally it's gonna be short. It's like a minute long. So yeah, you don't have to talk about it for you. You don't have to be like, oh, I don't know. I like Chicken Little more than Monsters Inc. Oh, this is a hard decision. I don't know.
That's
Chicken
not
Little's
true.
character development. Like you don't have to do that.
Trust me,
Just
I'm
say,
saying Monsters Inc.
yeah,
instantly.
I know. Just say a movie. Okay. So we're gonna start off. And the first two movies we have is Lion King or Toy Story.
uh, Toy Story.
Okay, I want to stop you there, but Finding Nemo or Toy Story.
Toy Story.
Oh my God, Toy Story or Shrek.
Toy Story.
Toy
Bro,
Story or How to Train Your
everybody knows.
Dragon?
Everybody knows I freaking hate Shrek.
I
Toy
know.
Story.
Toy Story or Kung Fu Panda?
Toy Story.
Toy Story or Beauty and the Beast?
Tough, right?
This is where Toy
Does that
Story.
include the live action or just the animated?
Just the animated.
Frick, that's even worse. You know what? Spice it up. Beauty and the Beast.
Okay, Beauty and the Beast or Aladdin?
Oh, frick! I freaking hate you, bro. Aladdin.
Okay, Aladdin or Despicable Me?
Aladdin.
Okay, Aladdin or hmm, Cinderella?
Aladdin.
Yeah, I knew that. Aladdin or Beauty and the Beast?
We already did this one.
Oh shoot! You're right. My bad. My bad. Aladdin or Soul?
Aladdin.
Yeah, I know that. Aladdin or Mulan?
Aladdin.
Okay. Aladdin or Tarzan?
Aladdin. Phil
Aladdin or
Collins killed it
Moana?
though.
He did. He did.
Aladdin.
Aladdin or Frozen?
Oh, freak.
Sorry. The meat and
Bro.
potatoes.
Yeah, I know we're not supposed to go into biases, but bro, I know the entire soundtrack of freaking Frozen, man.
Use it, bro. If you think it's a better movie, because the song, I'm not mad at that.
Dude, the thing is like both their stories are actually like decent.
Yeah, they
but
are.
I gotta stick with my OG Robin Williams, man. Aladdin.
Dang. Aladdin or Lilo and Stitch?
Oh, Aladdin.
Yeah, Aladdin or Inside Out?
To make you mad now, King. Aladdin.
Aladdin or Ratatouille?
Ratatouille.
Okay. Aladdin or Hercules?
Aladdin.
Wait, did you say Aladdin over Ratatouille?
Oh, wait. Yeah, Ratatouille.
Ratatouille or Hercules? My bad.
Ratatouille.
Okay, Ratatouille's or The Little Mermaid?
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille or Monsters Inc?
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille or Up?
Up.
Up or Wall-E?
Dude, I was waiting for you to say Wall-E for the freaking which one was it? Ratatouille. So I was gonna choose Wall-E, but everybody knows Up to me, greatest Pixar movie of all time.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
So you're choosing Up.
Of course.
Okay. Up or A Bug's Life?
Buddy, stop talking, bro. don't you ever say that movie near me again.
Dang, that movie's actually good.
I know, but it ain't on the same level as Up, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'll say it now. I'd rather watch Ant Bully than
I'm not gonna lie to you, Ray. I agree.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree, bro. That might be a hot take, but I don't care. I'd rather watch Ant Bully over Bugs Life.
Yes, bro. When they ate the caterpillar's doo-doo, bro. Woo!
Yikes. Oh my god. Drinking that doo.
Bro, I used to wonder what that tasted like, and then I realized they're just eating doo-doo, bro.
Yeah, me too. But so would you say Up is one of the greatest animated movies of all time?
Oh, for sure, dude. Just like story-wise and conceptually, yes. I think it's probably like one of the best written stories of all of fiction. And there's not really that many animated stories that could compete to it. Like although it doesn't do anything that's like technically like fabulous or like groundbreaking when it comes down to its like style or its animation, dude. To me, a great story will always beat a great look. it's To me, it's just the fundamentals of things. Because I'd rather sit down and watch a kid draw a story, but the kid like tells us the Odyssey. You know, like I'd rather listen to that. That to me, it's a hot take, but I'd rather hear and listen a good story, and rather than see something that's 100% magnificent.
Facts. I definitely do agree. with that. And yeah, by the way, actually, no, I'll talk about this at the end. Okay, next one we're gonna do is anime. So these are only gonna be animes. Starting off, if you haven't seen the anime, you can just you don't have to tell me, but I guess you can say just for the audience. Which one do you think is a better anime? Same thing or same thing? Attack on Titan or Fullmetal Alchemist? Brotherhood.
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan or Death Note?
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan or One Piece?
You know what? Just so the list isn't dominated. Attack on Titan.
Bro.
No, I'm only saying it. I'm only saying it just so I don't have to be like One Piece, One Piece, One Piece, One Piece.
Attack on Titan or Naruto?
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan or Solo Leveling?
So no, bro, you already know the answer to this one.
Yeah, Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan or Dragon Ball Z?
Solo Leveling. No, okay.
Bro.
Yeah, you said Z.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan or One Punch Man?
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan or JJK? I thought you were about to pick One Punch.
No, I'm about to let my biases take over, bro. Attack on Titan.
Okay. Attack on Titan or Demon Slayer?
Attack on Titan for sure.
Attack on Titan or Cowboy Bebop? I don't know if you've seen that.
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan or Sailor Moon?
Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan or Hunter x Hunter, as I like to say it. Hunter x Hunter for the cat.
Attack on Titan, just because you said it that way.
Attack on Titan or Bleach?
Attack on Titan.
Oh my god. Attack on
Bro.
Titan or Steins Gate? I don't think you've seen that.
I've watched it. That's for sure Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan or My Hero Academia?
Man, I should have just chose freaking One Piece, man. Whoa, dude, My Hero.
Okay.
Yeah,
My Hero or Vinland Saga?
I haven't watched Vinland yet, so My Hero.
My Hero or Tokyo Ghoul?
If they didn't mess up or if they didn't mess up season 2 and Re, I would say Tokyo Ghoul, but I gotta go with
My Hero?
My Hero, yeah.
Yeah. My Hero or Neon Genesis?
My Hero. Dude, people are gonna hate me for it, but even Evangelion is just a mind fuck, dog. Like like I'd rather to watch My Hero all 5 seasons in one day than rewatch Evangelion.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I would do the next list, but the next list is pretty much the exact same as the first one, so we'll just do those two. And yeah, would you say My Hero is the best anime of all time?
We're not including One Piece, right?
I mean, I guess we're not including One Piece, but we know One Piece. But yeah, I guess not including One Piece.
Right. No, I don't think it is. I think it's definitely a top 10 contender.
Yeah, I don't want to ramble about this because we did it on the Crunchyroll episode when we voted, but My Hero I still feel like is low-key a little underrated. But
oh, for sure.
Yeah,
definitely the fan base ruined it, but dude, anything that's so I recently just finished it. And dude, season 5 was phenomenal. That's all I can say. Bro. Yeah, but I will always say season 2 is the best season.
So good. My favorite season is with all the villain stuff. I think that's 4. I don't really remember. But with all the villain stuff, all the backstory with Twice dying, Hawks killing Twice, all that stuff, that's still my favorite part, especially when I was reading it. But yeah, that's the end of that. I feel like there's something I was forgetting to mention. But I don't think so. So yeah, we're getting into my list of my Mount Rushmore things you should watch for each decade, starting with the 90s all the way to the current decade we're in. I almost forgot what decade we were in. But yeah, that's what we are gonna do. Before we start, shout out to one of the people I work with on Army side, but this is a critique he had for us, Ray. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to let you know this. Because some of them do check it out, the stuff. I don't know if ever going to get this far into the episode, but if they do, comment a tomato. But yeah, he said that for certain topics, we should try to like talk more about it. Like he said, we should try to deep dive more into it. And maybe I'm misremembering what he said, but he's saying sometimes he feels like on certain topics we just brush over them. And
oh, for sure, I'm not gonna lie, I agree with that.
yeah, so he's like maybe we should not just brush over certain topics and we should go quicker into them. My rebuttal to that, you know, I was like, I take the criticism. Obviously, I wasn't like, man, you idiot, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, no, I took the criticism, but my
I'm the freaking
rebuttal was,
host.
yeah, my rebuttal was like, I told him that we definitely do that, but it's mainly only in the quickies section. Like, since we started the quickies as like it's the start of the episode, so maybe we shouldn't do quickies as the start of the episode, and maybe like some people don't like that. They want us to actually talk more about things. So yeah, but that was just my rebuttal. I told him it was just a quickie segment where we don't really dive too deep in what we're talking about. We just, I don't know if y'all can hear me snapping, but I'm snapping right now. We just like try to go through each topic as fast as possible because it's a lot of information. And for weeks where like this, where we haven't shot since April, obviously I don't want to be like, oh, it's okay, Ray. How did you feel about the philosophy? Like, but I don't want to ask you like a question about that on freaking a Tangled live action. So, you know what I'm saying? That was just my rebuttal. Like on the quickie segment, we try to just keep it fast. But once we get to the main part of the episode, which is this part right now, we're about to start into, um, that was that. So, do you have anything you want to say, or not really?
One Piece is mid. That's it.
Facts. My brain just wanted to say facts, and then I registered what you said. And then, no. But yes, depending how long this episode is, if we do reach over the 2 hour mark, which bro, y'all know we're gonna reach over the 2 hour mark. I'm sorry. We will do next episode. We will start off next episode with talking about things we've watched. Because I know some people probably care. Oh, you don't care? Well, too bad. You're gonna care anyways. We're gonna talk about The Boys probably next episode.
Yep.
Even though I want to talk about it now, we're gonna probably talk about Daredevil, and other things like that we've watched. I guess this is better because we're gonna watch Obsession. Well, if we have time, we're gonna watch Obsession this weekend. And I do have a question I want to ask Ray about that once we watch it. But yeah, I guess that might be better anyways. So yeah, if we run over the 2 hour mark, which we probably will, we're gonna save those things to start off the next episode with, like we did last time. So yeah, are you ready?
Yeah, dog.
Okay, starting off my Mount Rushmore of things to watch in each decade. Starting off with the 90s. I wasn't gonna do honorable mentions, but my boy Ray, he did them last time, and I low-key just ripping off him, so I want to do them too. So um I have three, just like you had three. My first one is The Mask with Jim Carrey.
Mm-hmm.
That was my first one. My next one was Rush Hour with you know who, with the duo, and
me and Mitchell.
yeah, literally. And my last one was House Party. That was my last one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I watched House Party like you know how I be talking about Tubi a lot, bro. I watched it on Tubi, bro. I am just to be real. Like, just one night, I was just like, man, I'm gonna put something random on. I just put on House Party because I have seen like the recent House Party when they remade it and LeBron was in it. That movie, which that movie was mid. I'm gonna be real, but watching this one, it's way better. Bro. I'm just gonna be real. It's way better. If you haven't seen House Party, it's a classic. It's a reason why it's a classic black film, but definitely that's the one I'd put on. Second one's not that bad either, but the first one is an amazing movie, bro, and hilarious. But Yeah, those are my 3 honorable mentions. And to get into the list, the first movie, if you didn't think this was not going to be on my list, you're probably smoking crack. I'm literally wearing the t-shirt right now. Scream, bro.
Think about some One Piece.
No, 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 no. I was gonna put One Piece on it, but then I was like, nah, I'm not gonna put it on it. But yes, Scream, bro. Scream, 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 scream.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
gonna say it. It's the best slasher of all time.
Nah.
Best slasher murder mystery movie of all time. No, I'm not murder mystery, but best slasher of all time. Um, I love the acting in it. Obviously, I love the vibe in the movie. I just love those type of 90 movies vibes where it's just the outfits, the acting, the perverted high school kid, the excuse my language, but actually, would we get bleeped out for this? Man, who cares, man? The slutty freaking girl, like I just like those vibes in shows when I watch them. And I know that kind of sounds crazy me saying this out loud, but it's just something about that era of movies where it's just like it was just love. Like it was soul in these movies. And I'm not saying with the newies nowadays we don't have that, but with that concept, Scream, it's literally the first of its kind. So I know I sound like I'm deriding, but bro, I just really like the movie, man. So I'm mad I can't remember the main girl right now, but she's a scream
Sydney?
queen. I guess Sydney, scream queen, iconic. Um, will go down as one of the greatest to ever do it. Um, and she deserves the money she gets. So, yeah. Did you have anything you really want to say? I don't know. You have seen Scream, right? But you haven't seen the other ones, right?
Oh, of course I've never watched Scream before.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
Dude,
But
no, Mitchell, I'm kidding, bro.
oh,
Of course I've watched Scream, bro.
oh, okay. I just like the shit. I just like the shit. But
No, I don't really have anything to say.
yes, bro.
You can talk about Scream so much.
I can, bro. I can go on for hours. I can go on for hours. The next thing I want to talk about, the next thing that was on my list for 90s was Lion King, bro. Uh iconic. Disney's one
Yeah.
of Disney's best films of all time. Music, in my opinion, is top 3 Disney movie songs. Uh and the story itself is probably also a top 3 Disney story if I'm taking my biasness out of it, because there are definitely stories I probably would take over it, but taking my biasness out of it, probably a top 3. The animation, it still holds up to its time. Like, if you haven't seen Lion King, chances are you were dead before this movie came out, because this movie is iconic, bro. Yeah, do you have anything to say about Lion King?
Rawr.
Facts. But yes, definitely one of the best movies that came out in that era. I think it was the Renaissance era. I don't 100% remember, but
Renaissance era, what?
what
Dude, the Renaissance era?
of the Disney movies, like or am I tripping,
Oh,
or is that not? Not.
dude.
No,
Bro,
not like I
are
know
you
it
talking
wasn't
about
not
like the golden
history.
era?
Not history. Maybe it was the golden era. I don't remember. I don't
Huh.
remember if it was the Renaissance era or it was the golden era. I don't remember. But
I think you're trying to say Mecca.
Mecca.
Like it's like the time to be alive.
No, no, like the era it came out. That's what I'm talking about. Like with those Disney movies with Lion King. I know it didn't come out around,
Oh yeah.
but like that era. That's what I meant. Like
All
those
right.
movies, like how we have like Tangled and
Okay,
Tangled.
cool.
That was the start of an era with the 3D animation. Like that's what I meant when I was saying era. By the
Okay.
way,
Because I was gonna say, dude, the Renaissance era is like knights and stuff. That's
yeah,
like,
yeah, I know that. My bad. It's
yeah,
it's
I was
just
like, huh?
it's just a thing I like. and like Disney fans that when they talk about Disney movies, they say the Renaissance era. So that's why I'm so used to saying that, but not
Yeah.
history. My bad. Just to clarify that. I know it ain't knights and stuff. Not that.
I'm about to say, dog, I don't think the Lion King came out in like the
Yeah,
1400s.
yeah, yeah. My bad. Just to clarify
No,
that.
no, you're good. You're good. You're good.
But the next one is another black classic movie, Dead Presidents, bro. Um, another movie I watched. No, I'm joking. I didn't watch it on Tubi, but I think it is on Tubi. I think it was on Tubi. A great film follows this guy who pretty much is, you know how a lot of black movies are, where it's like a dude living in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I actually watched Paid in Full like a while ago. Another great movie. But yeah, sorry, I forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, it's like this dude raised in the hood, and pretty much as he's growing up, he decides he doesn't want to be a thug, as they say. So he decides to join the army, and the entire time where he's going to join the military, this was during the Vietnam War, and a lot of people were like, "Man, you shouldn't be fighting in no white man's war, man. Stay out of the army. Stay out of the army." A whole bunch of people kept telling him that. And then he comes out, he comes back a few years later from the army, and this is a sad truth for a lot of army people, but they suffer with PTSD, they suffer with finding jobs, and they suffer with just a lot of things and reconnecting back with the normal world after being in that army world for so long. So it deals with things like that. um, and then pretty much the premise of the movie is after he comes back, because it was so hard for him to find a job, he decides to him and a couple group of his friends from before he joined the army, they try to rob a bank. And that's where I'll just leave it there. It's such a good story, and definitely for mature audiences, I would say this is not something I would watch with my kid. But if you wanted to, why not? It would teach him a good lesson. So um yeah, Dead Presidents, a really good movie. And then my last one, because I know Ray hasn't seen Dead Presidents, so I didn't ask him. My last one is Good Burger, man. Welcome to Good Burger, home with the Good Burger.
Bruh,
Finish it.
buddy. I don't know the saying. I just know it.
Know what?
No, no. I was saying I know Good Burger.
Oh, I know that, but are you gonna finish it?
Fuck, I don't know. I don't know what it is, Mitchell.
Oh, you don't know? Oh, you say you don't know what Good Burger is.
No, I know what Good Burger is. I just don't know the saying, dog.
Okay. Well, Can I Take Your Order? That was the ending of it. But yeah, Good
So,
Burger is a classic, bro. A classic black film starring Keenan. Oh my god, I forgot his name. But it's Keenan something. I can't remember his name, but he's also in, or is it Kel? That's maybe I'm mixing
Kenan
up the name.
Thompson.
Yeah, Keenan Thompson. Is he the one that's in Saturday Night Live, or am I mixing him up with someone?
That's him.
Yeah, but him, he that dude. He's in the movie, and then Kel, I forgot. I think his name is Kel Mitchell, if I'm
Yeah,
100%, if
you're
I'm not
right.
mistaken. Yeah, Kel Mitchell, the greatest, probably one of the greatest Nickelodeon duos. Great duo in general, and yeah, that's just a really fun movie. Another movie, just like honestly, all these movies on this list I just said, you can watch them at any era, and they're still good at any age, and they're still good. So yeah, that was the last one. Do you like Good Burger or not?
I haven't seen enough of it to say anything.
Yeah, it's a great movie. I haven't seen the second one though. I know is Kai Cenat's in it, but I haven't seen it. But yeah,
Oh
that
yeah,
was
I
my
forgot about that.
yeah. I literally that popped up in my head just right now. Um, but yeah, that was my 1990s to the 99 era. If I messed up and none of these movies released in that time, my bad. But I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure they were released in those times. My next one is the 2000s. Not my next one is, but the next one is the 2000s. And for the 2000s, my honorable mentions, got to zoom in just to make sure I got this right. Yeah, my honorable mentions were The Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl. I'm pretty sure that is the first one. Uh Great movie. I watched all the Pirates of the Caribbean movie, I think 2 years ago for the first time because a couple of my military friends were telling me how they were all amazing. Even the CGI to this day is still good. And I'm not gonna lie, when people try to tell me movies are good, I don't take them seriously. I'm sorry. So yeah, but I just had to check it out because so many of them were talking about it. So checked it out, and yeah, they are amazing movies, bro. They're fun pirate movies. Johnny Depp kills it, just like in most roles he's in, he kills it. Other than Mad Hatter, I think that was him in. Oh, I know
Alice in
that was
Wonderland.
him, but I think it was Mad Hatter who he was playing in Alice in Wonderland. No disrespect, but I was never a
Nick
fan of Alice, the live action.
Nick was gonna argue with you in that one.
What?
I think Nick said he loved that movie.
I mean, the first one isn't bad, but I just don't think they're that good of movies. Nick is Nick's not a smart guy. But anyways,
What? What
definitely
the
a
frick?
great movie. The CGI still does hold up. And one of my favorite scenes in that movie that I will always just bust about, no pausing, bro. Uh is when this scene, it's just so hard, bro. But you have to watch the movie to really understand. But it's when they basically are revealed that all these, I guess this is a spoiler alert, so if you don't want to know this, skip like 20 seconds ahead. Pretty much the entire crew that Jack is fighting against to get his ship back, which is the Black Pearl, they're all dead. So, and the curse only really shows when it's nighttime. So like he like stabbed one of them, and then when he stabbed one of them, the sword just went through it went through his skeleton body, and it was just such a cool transition. Another one was when they're like storming a cave to get Jack and everyone else that's with him. And they eventually, you're like, how are they gonna make it? Because like I think they broke their sail, so they couldn't sail on the ship. And because they're dead, they just jump in the water and they just start walking underwater because they're dead, they can breathe underwater. And it was just such a cool transition watching them all go underwater, their bodies transform into these skeletons, and then as they're walking out, their bodies are slowly transforming back to their human version. It's just, bro, if you like movies, bro, and you actually appreciate the hard work behind it and all that stuff, bro, go watch that. Go watch all the Pirates of the Caribbean's movie. The work they were slaving, bro. Great movie. Next one, I know that was an honorable mention, but I had to gush on that one. Next one was Glee. Um, yeah, I'm not surprised. That was my next one. I had to say that one, and then I'm I think I meant to put something else, but I don't know what this is. But the next one is Monster. I'm gonna
Huh?
be real. Monster. I put that down from a 2000s movie.
Maybe
I don't know what
Monster
that is.
House?
I probably meant Monsters House, but did Monster House get released in the 2000s? I don't know.
I think so. It was like 2006 or something.
Yeah, probably did. But I guess that is the next one.
Oh,
I just put
what?
Monster. Maybe it's supposed to be Monster House. I hope it was supposed to be Monster House because I don't know why I just put Monster. But um that was my next one. I did this like before I did the business trip, so that's why a lot of these I don't really remember. But yeah, and then starting off with my list is Bleach, bro. If y'all didn't know this, I know we always talk about One Piece, but Bleach is my favorite anime of all time. Ichigo is my favorite main character in fiction of all time. And it's just a fun story that is not. I'm not gonna ever say it's one of the greats, but for me and for anime fans, I would say it's one of the greats. So yeah, definitely something I would recommend checking out. Core 4 is actually supposed to be coming out, I'm pretty sure in July or June. No, it is July, but they're going to be showing like the first 3 episodes in theaters like at the end of June. So if you want to catch up to Bleach, there's like 300 episodes, but you can catch up. Trust me, most of it is filler. Um, but yeah, that's it right then and there. I know Ray hates Bleach, so I know he doesn't have anything to say
Oh,
about this.
when did I ever say I hate Bleach? I just said I never want to watch Bleach. Just because I want to hate on you, man.
Yikes. But yeah, that was my
Right.
first one. My next one is Teen Titans. Uh, my one of my favorite cartoons of all time. Second to, not including anime, second to Adventure Time. Still holds up to this day. I don't know why they ended it like that. I'm just gonna cut it there, man. Because every day I think about it, it just triggers me. Um, and then my next one is, nah. I had a joke here that I wrote down. I'm not even gonna say this one. The next one is, because this joke it was more funny in my head. The next one is The Incredibles. Um,
All right.
Iconic Pixar movie. Syndrome, I think that's his name.
Think
I
so.
don't care what anyone says. The greatest
Jay
Pixar
Wheeler.
villain. Yeah,
Whoa.
the greatest Pixar villain. I stand 10 toes on that. If everyone's super, no one will be. It's still one of the best lines. It gives me chills every time he says it, bro. And yeah, if you don't get what that line means, you're probably like 3 years old. But yes, bro, it's a great movie. Still holds up to this day. Elastic Girl, no capes. Come on, bro. Do you have anything to say about that one or nah?
Nah, man. Nah, I'll give that one to you.
And then my last one on the list is Training Day. Starring Denzel Washington, and I forgot something, the other person who was in it, but out of all the Denzel Washington films I have seen, this is definitely my favorite so far. Um, I've actually was like watching videos on Denzel Washington and his like career, and like a lot of people say like this is a good movie. Like, don't get it twisted. A lot of people say that. At least the people I were watching were saying this. So maybe I was just not watching the good amount of people. I think he won an Oscar for this um portrayal. I'm pretty sure it was this or it was Malcolm X, but I don't remember which one it was. But yes, it that movie, just you hearing that should know it's a great film. Definitely, it's kind of like a trippy movie, not like a trippy, but it's kind of like Fight Club, where it's not that trippy. Like, it's not like once you see the reveal, you're like, oh my god, but it's that type of vibe where you're wondering like, is he a good guy? Is he a bad guy? And then yeah, boom, it tells you at the end. It's not. I don't wouldn't say it's that much as a shocker as Fight Club, but it's still like it gave me that vibe with where I was just like wondering like, is Denzel supposed to be good? Is he supposed to be bad? And yeah, a great movie. I think we talked about, not we, but I think I talked about this a while ago when I was talking about shows I've watched, not shows, movies I watched. And yeah, that was just one that really stuck with me. That came out in the 2000s. So yeah, shout out to that. And we're gonna get into the 2010s now, bro.
The meat and the potatoes.
No, I actually wasn't gonna say it that this time. I was gonna say something else, but we're gonna get into the 2010s, bro. And this is the era of, you know what I'm saying? I actually had more of a conscience, so I actually could remember what was going on. And yeah, these are some of mine honorable mentions. La La Land is my first one.
All
Um
right, no way.
my probably not probably it's in my top 5 as a musical. As y'all know, I'm pretty sure her name is Emma Stone, right? Or am I tripping out?
Yeah.
But yeah, Emma Stone. I like her. I love her. Favorite female actor right now. It was someone else, but things happen.
She cheated on you.
And facts. But yeah, yeah, amazing movie. Ryan Gosling. Oh my god, voice crack. Ryan Gosling kills it. It's such a great movie. The dancing, everything about it. Like, I might sound stupid, actually. Honorable mention, so we'll just cut it short there. Next one is Black Panther, bro. I watched this
No, that's
movie earlier
valid.
this. I watched this movie earlier this year because of Black History Month, and also because, bro, me and my friend, who's one of my military friends, his IQ isn't really there sometimes, but um, he said
God.
that. I'm joking. That's an inside joke. That's why I said that. But uh, what do you call it? he said that Captain America would lose to Black Panther. So I had to, and he's the reason why he said that is because Killmonger beat Black Panther. So I had to watch the movie again just to make sure I was not misremembering. And I wasn't misremembering. This dude's just a psycho. Black Panther would not lose to Captain America, but yeah, definitely a great movie. One of the great Black movies in the 2010s. Um, definitely a movie. Even though this movie didn't start, hopefully I'm saying his name right, Ryan Coogler's Ryan Coogler's career. It is the movie that, in my opinion, that really pushed his name out there, and people were like, we're talking about Ryan Coogler, Ryan Coogler, Ryan Coogler. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. And yes, it's a beautiful movie. I don't care what anyone says, a top 10 Marvel movie of all time. And rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Did I say his name right?
Chadwick Boseman.
Boseman. You know, sometimes we mess up. Next thing I want to talk about is Jane the Virgin, bro. I don't know if many of y'all know this, bro,
Oh, call back.
but this was a show. I didn't. It was on a CW. It was like it was on the same network as like The Flash and Black Lightning and Supergirl and all those other shows. But yeah, it was a show I was watching, and I wasn't watching it at first. I was mainly watching The Flash, but then this girl kept talking to me about it, and I was like, man, I'll check this out. I know it's gonna be trash, and bro, it's actually pretty good, bro. Like
Yeah.
the premise is just it's just crazy. Like this girl gets pregnant, even though she's never had like intercourse, and I was just like, what? And bro, it's so good. It's based off of a telenovela, which is like, um I'm just gonna say a Hispanic culture movie style, not movie style, TV style thing that it's very dramatic. Hopefully, I'm saying the right culture, but it's very dramatic with the way they tell stories, and in some parts of it, you can see it. But overall, the first like 2 or 3 seasons are really good. It's if for people like I'm gonna be real, I don't if y'all know me, I don't really like stories that deal with romance, but romance is like the main plot in this show, and it's on Netflix if I'm not mistaken. Um, but yeah, it's so good. Like the first 2 seasons are like perfect. Third season ain't that bad, but after that, as they goes on, it does get bad, just like most CW shows. But it was so good when it first started off. And yeah, that was my honorable mentions. First movie I want to get into is Get Out.
Oh,
Y'all know, I watched this when I first watched this movie. It was with my family, man, and it was. I wasn't expecting it to be this good, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, I was a little scared because, like I said, I be getting nightmares. But my sister was like, "Man, it ain't that scary. It's low key funny." So I was like, "Man, okay, I trust her, I guess." And we watched it, and bro, I was just cracking up the entire time. It is still a good movie with the message and everything it has to be said, but uh, sorry, I was burping. Excuse me. But yes, bro. Get Out is iconic. Like it's an iconic 2010s movie. And rest. Oh my god, I must say something insane. When Jordan Peele passes away, it's a movie that I think, because this is a question I was gonna ask you. I think it is a movie that will be considered a classic. Sadly, a lot of things don't or aren't considered classics until people pass away, but it is a movie that I feel like will be considered a classic after he passes away. It's that good. Voice crack again. But yeah, my next movie
dang, no.
is
Get you some water.
my next movie is Toy Story 3, bro. I'm sorry, but usually I'd be drinking my water when you start talking, but right now I'm just talking. Um, my next movie is Toy Story 3. Um, I said this plenty of times. It's the best Toy Story movie of all time. The fourth one is trash,
Nah,
and
you man, one piece
and
is trash.
um, it's just a great ending to the story. And yeah, Lotso, I think that's his name. Also, probably a top 5 Pixar villain of all time, and the movie itself is just a top 5 Pixar movie of all time. Probably top 3 if you ask me. Um, but yeah, that's it for Toy Story
Wow,
to Infinity and Beyond. Next, I want to talk about
bro.
is Adventure Time, bro. Sorry, I'm gonna drink some water. Can you talk about this a little bit?
Adventure Time is about two best friends, one a human, one a dog, and their way to look for adventure, find some fun, and then fight fight a
Yeah.
demon.
Um, it's an amazing story, bro. Adventure Time is an amazing story, bro. It has spin-offs, like so many spin-offs now, and they're even as good. The music is good. Daddy, why did you eat my fries? If you know, you know. Um, bro, it's just that good, bro. So, yeah, Adventure Time, in my opinion, it is the best Cartoon Network show of all time. I don't think there should be a debate, but old heads and people with biases will disagree. But I just think there's just nothing can compete with it, in my opinion. Um, the last one on my list is Snowfall, bro.
No
It's
fall.
yes, Snowfall, bro. It was the first drug show I watched, and it is definitely one of the greatest shows that came out in uh that time. Definitely Snowfall. I can't remember the lead actor. I think his name starts with a D, I think. Or I'm
Denzel
confusing it with
Washington?
someone else. Huh?
Is it Denzel Washington?
No, it's not Denzel Washington. Oh my god. He was in F1. He was in that movie. Oh my god. He's
Oh,
such a great actor, bro. He is
oh, Damson Idris.
yeah, him. Okay, I knew he
Yeah.
started with the D. Yeah. He's such a great actor, bro. He kills it in this role as Franklin Saint. If you have not seen Snowfall, all I'm gonna say is if you have not seen Snowfall and you wanna check it out, go on YouTube, search up Franklin Saint wedding scene, and because that was the scene I first saw that a YouTuber. I'm gonna give him a shout out because he's one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. I'm Dante. He was looking up clips of that show, and that scene he played, and immediately after I saw that scene, I wanted to watch the show. And when I got to that episode, it is one of the greatest. It's almost said something stupid. It's one of the greatest television episodes of all time. Like it's that good. The acting is just so good. And when it comes to drug shows, at least out of the ones I've seen, it's all the same thing from rags to riches. Then they go back to rags. But the way this one is, it's just so good, bro. Like, and it's based off of a real story too, so that's what makes it even better. Like, it is so good, bro. You know. Next thing, well, not next thing, last decade. What I said we're gonna talk about are the 20s, the ones we're in currently, and I decided to do what Ray also did because Ray did honorable mentions for this one too, and he did some movies that he's already seen, and then he did some movies that um are coming out in the future. Okay, that's what he did. I think he only did one. I think he only chose one movie that's coming out in the future.
Yeah,
So the
man.
one movie I chose
Even
that's
the
what?
greatest movie of all time.
Oh, the Odyssey. I just
Yeah.
the one movie I decided to choose that's coming out in the future that I'm excited for that I think might be a classic is Spider-Man: Brand New Day, bro. I do think this might go down as the best Spider-Man movie of all time. People overglaze Spider-Man 2, and
Ooh.
I really do think Spider-Man: Brand New Day will go down as probably the best Spider-Man film. I've already said it. Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man actor of all time. I don't care what anyone says. I don't even think it's a debate anymore. Like you could have debated before No Way Home, but after that, there's no debate, bro. Um, he's I even though some people don't like this, I love watching actors grow. Uh, that's what makes you watching a Disney Channel show or even a Nickelodeon show, it feels so like heartbroken when it's over because you just it's like you felt like you aged with these brothers. Okay, I almost said Negroes, but it felt like you aged with these brothers. So watching that, it's just it's just greatness, man. So yeah, shout out to Tom Holland, and I know you're gonna be one of the greats. The next one I want to talk about is Look Back. This is a movie. It was like a short movie that came out like I think it was last year or a year ago. I believe it is still on Prime for free. If you have Amazon Prime, you can watch it, or if you want to use Luffy, you can watch it there too. But the film is so great. It's created by Tatsuki Fujimoto. I hope I said his name right or her name right. I don't know if it's a dude or a girl, but the creator of Chainsaw Man. And it it's so good. If you've seen Chainsaw Man or if you've seen his other one shots, it has that same feel of not like the dingy feel, but it has like that sad feel, like when it gets to those parts. But it pretty much just follows these two main characters. Um, one girl is like, I think it's a girl. I haven't seen it in a minute, but one of the girls are just like this loner who like no one really cares about them or anything. They don't really care about anything, but they're a really good artist. And then the other one is a loner, not a loner, but she's like a kid who's just like out there and she gets like people's attentions and stuff like that. I wouldn't say she has a whole bunch of friends, but she has friends and like she gets a lot of people's attentions and stuff like that. And she's just outgoing compared to the other one. And she pretty much just likes writing stories and coming up with stories, but she can't draw. So she goes over one day, she has to like go over to the loner kid's house because she's not showing up to school, and she finds out that she is an artist, and boom, right then and there they have a friendship, and it's just so good. I think it's only like 50 minutes. It's not that long, but it's such a good story. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not one of those people that cry while watching films, and I didn't cry while watching this, but it was something that really I almost started tearing up at the ending, bro. It was that good. It's such an inspiring story, and I definitely recommend you should check it out if you have a chance. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, they're also making a live action version of the one shot. So if you're not able to check out that, check out the live action version, man. And then the last movie I want to talk about that also already came out is Send Help, bro. It's on Disney Plus now. So now, before I made this, I didn't even know it was going on Disney Plus, but it's on Disney Plus, so you can watch it. And when we talk about movies that have came out this year, when we're gonna do that later on this year, our top 10 movies, I don't see how this, unless like out of nowhere, the second half of this year just starts dropping bangers. I don't see how this movie won't end up in my top five. It's that good of a movie. Um, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not even gonna spoil about the story. Check it out. It's on Disney Plus, bro. Um, sorry I rambled on too much about Look Back at other movies like that. But yeah, that was my honorable mentions. And then the first one, I'm gonna start off with the 20s, is another movie that I also think will go down as a classic, is Sinners, bro. Um, we talked about that movie a lot at the start of this podcast because it was award season, but it's an amazing movie, bro. Like, if you haven't seen Sinners, you're racist. That's the only thing, bro. I don't care what you say. It's that good of a movie where everyone was talking about it. Everyone wanted to check it out. Even if you watched it on freaking Luffy, bro, you still tried to check out the movie. And it still has probably one of the greatest scenes in this decade so far in that movie. So beautiful. Message beautiful, acting amazing. Michael B. Jordan deserved that award. I don't care what anyone says. I don't know if I said he didn't deserve it on our Oscar episode, but I take that back if I did say that. He deserved it, bro. I think he's the fifth or sixth black man to win an award as a lead role. He deserves it, bro. It's a shame that it's that much, but who cares? He deserves it, bro. More diversity in these awards. I'm playing. Just give it to the best actor. But yes, bro.
Yeah, give
Great
it to me.
movie. Yeah, give it to my boy Ray. I know y'all seen those clips, you know what I'm saying? That
Facts,
little
man.
last short film he dropped in the car on the lake.
Facts, man.
If you haven't, it's in the comments. No, it's not, but links to
Yeah,
our Instagrams are in
it's
the comments, so y'all can watch it.
yeah, man. It's somewhere there.
Yeah, facts. But yeah, that's all I had to say. Next one I want to talk about is probably a controversial one, Squid Games. I don't know if that's controversial, but a lot of
Eh.
people didn't like the last part of the second season. I liked Squid Games. I liked the entire thing. But I know a lot of people didn't like that part. So yeah, it's an amazing show. When it came out during COVID, it literally like ran for like a long time. Like you couldn't go anywhere without seeing those masks, without seeing
That little
uh
girl.
yeah, that little girl, those cookies. Like would you say Squid Games, just that mask, like that costume, would you say it's on the level of a Jason, of a Ghostface, of a Michael Myers, of a Chucky? Would you say it's on that level or no?
No.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think so
I
either.
I think it's on the same level as like the Purge, but
Oh yeah, The
definitely
Purge.
not like Michael
That's a better one.
Myers or Jason, you know.
Yeah, I definitely do agree. It is more on that level. I was just asking because I know I've around that time some people were saying that, but yeah, Squid Games, great. They're making apparently they're going to make a spin-off series of it in America. Rumor has it. Um, I don't care what anyone says. I like Squid Game, so I'm gonna check it out. Um, Next thing I wanted to talk about is Soul. The Pixar movie came out during COVID, so that's why I feel like no one really talks about it. But I don't care what anyone says. If I'm not mistaken, I probably would say it's like the second best Pixar movie that came out this decade. Like I really do think it's that good. Like the only one I probably would have above it is Inside Out 2, but Zootopia 2 it's like right there on the same level. Same thing with Hoppers. I feel like all three of those movies are on that same level in this decade. But Soul is such a good movie, man. Like I just feel like a lot of people don't like it because it came out during COVID and that was a time where people hated being inside and then some people loved it. But I don't know. I just really think that was a great movie and one of Pixar's best, uh, especially with nowadays where we're seeing Pixar just releasing sequels. I kind of miss having um, some original films, and I actually do support original films. That was actually a question I was going to ask you later on. But anyways, um, the last movie on my list to end off this decade, and this is my favorite movie musical of all time. You want to take a guess?
Movie musical.
Yes.
Um, is it Project Hail Mary?
No, it is not Project Hail Mary.
Oh, is it Wuthering Heights?
No, it's not whether bro, I almost crashed. No, it's not Project Hail Mary. Okay, I'll just say it because
Mm,
oh my god.
dude,
What?
I actually have no clue.
Okay. This is my favorite movie musical, if y'all didn't know. Um, and it's the last one on the list. It's West Side Story, 2021 version,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, yeah. No, that movie was amazing.
Um, I I love this movie, bro. It was so good. It's such a long movie, but it's worth it. Um, the singing, the performances. My number one thing when I'm watching a movie, when I'm watching a musical, are the performances, bro. I'm pretty sure I talked about this last episode, but when I watched Grease, it was a great movie, but because of its time, it was limited to where it couldn't have the talent that nowadays movie musicals have. But it's still a great movie, still in my top 5. But West Side Story is so great. The story is oh good. Even today, it's so good. Kind of relates to today. And honestly, me going down these, I always liked musicals because as a kid, bro, Disney movies are musicals. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't realize it, they're musicals. You know what I'm saying? Even watching Disney original movies, a lot of them are musicals. So as a kid, I always liked musicals, but I never knew like I actually liked musicals until I got older and I watched, oh, which is also one of my favorite, The Greatest Showman. And this movie is the West Side Story movies really what made me dive deeper into watching other movie musicals. And hopefully one day I get to star. I'm joking. Hopefully one day I get to watch one like in Broadway or something like that. I don't want to star in a movie musical. If I do, just make me some like person just like walking down the street or something. I don't want to actually have a line or dance, but I definitely would love to be walking down the street or something.
Yeah.
But yes, bro, it's such a great movie. I can't remember the lead girl's name right now, but she was like in the last. She was in Snow White, and she was also in like the last Hunger Game movie. Uh, Rachel something. I think that's her name. I'm
Don't
sorry
worry, I
if I'm
got
mistaken.
you, big dog.
She does such a great job. Her singing is so great. I understand why she like recently I think she won an award as like best actress like when it comes to like Broadway and stuff like that. I
Rachel
think
Ziegler.
yeah, Rachel Ziegler. I think she won an I'm pretty sure she won an award, but I'm pretty sure. I know for a fact she won an
Yes.
award, but I can't remember what the award was for.
Yeah.
But
She won a Golden Globe for her acting.
yeah, and yeah, she deserves it. Even though a lot of people crap on her for other things she has done, she is a great actor. She's a great singer, actress, my bad. Great singer. And even everyone else in that movie, they do a great job. But she and just the cast of the dancing and all that stuff, it just really sets it apart. You know what I'm saying? But if I ever do get a choice, hit me up for a Grease remake. But anyways, that was the end of my list. Um, and yeah, bro. I guess we'll just do what we did last time to end it off. And my '90s were Scream, Lion King, Dead Presidents, Good Burger. My 2000s were Bleach, Teen Titans, Incredibles, Training Day. My 2010s were Get Out, Toy Story 3, Snowfall, and Adventure Time. And then my 20s were Sinners, Squid Games, Soul, and West Side Story. So
There it
yeah, is
is.
there anything you like or anything you don't like?
I'm shocked that West Side Story made it to your top five for or your Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
That one I'm like really shocked about because I just didn't expect you to add a musical for your 2020s, man. I
Yes,
remember
bro.
you telling me that that movie was really good, but I didn't think you were gonna it was a Mount Rushmore good for you.
Yeah, it is. Of this decade so far, it is, man. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. So I guess this is like the ending of the Newbie Critics episode. Before we head off, this is something new. We started this recently, but this is just something new. I'm gonna ask a question of my co-host Ray. Just he hasn't really been talking too much, but we just ended off with a question. I'm gonna ask my boy Ray, and then after he answers the question, that'll be the end of the podcast. Um, and the question was because this is like a topic that I see a lot. The question was, do you think it's the industry's fault, the film industry, the television industry, whatever it is? Do you think it's the industry's fault why we don't get as much original content nowadays? Or do you think it's more of the movie fans' fault? The fans who say they want movies, but then or do they really show up? So like what do you think it's more of? Do you think it's more of the fans' fault why we don't get as much original content? We get so many sequels and remakes, or do you think it's more of the industry's fault?
It's okay. So there's definitely like attribute that's outside of the boundary that we're talking about, but For right now, my answer is gonna be is the industry's fault. Industry's fault.
I wasn't
Because
expecting that.
no, it's because a lot of these movies, at least like from my perspective, a lot of fans are like, especially moviegoers, are dying to see something original. Like for me, I go to the theaters all the time to watch newer indie films or smaller films that were like not as budgeted or as marketed. So that's why I'm an A-lister, out there trying to explore. But like I told, like I like what I was telling you from a previous episode. I don't remember which episode it was, but like I'm always out there trying to seek out something that's new instead of it being like, here's Jaws 2 after 70 years. Like to me, having sequels, I believe industries and like a lot of the production studios, they like to make second or like congruing stories to films that have been successful in the past because it's safe. It's already built up a fan base and it has the ability to pretty much like gather up an audience even if no one sees it. They know it exists and they're more than willing to watch it either on streaming after it's already done in theaters or blah blah blah. As long as the people are watching it, there's always going to be stupid sequels like Scream 8. But but no, but realistically, it's more the studio rather than the creative. Because again, I think if it's an original film, let's say like what's a good one? Steven Spielberg was like, "Hey, I want to expand the world of Jaws." And I'm all in for that. I think like movies that were originally created, like Jaws with Steven Spielberg, should only create a sequel with the same director or like the same mindset of what the story should be going to in the future. Because every director is different and everybody tells a story in different ways. But when the industry, it's all like, especially with like movies now, a lot of movies that's only marketed towards something that's extremely successful, and they market it towards that way. So that's why there's so many sequels, there's so many freaking superhero movies. Is as long as they have a foundation and they have an audience that's willing to watch it, then they're more than likely going to spend more money on something that's safe and something that's gonna make them money rather than them creating or like advertising something that's completely brand new or something that's not really tested before because they don't know how good it's going to be. Like that's why I appreciate A24 and Neon because they invest their money into content and creators that seem like they are driven to create something that's off the top of their head. Even if it's something that's already been based upon on already, they know how to select their projects and where it's completely refreshing to watch. I know I rambled a lot there, but at the same time, I'm just trying to get my mind to it, you know?
Nah, bro, you're good. That's what the podcast is all about, man.
Yeah.
Are you finished? My bad. Before I say something.
No, it's just like I genuinely think it's more the publisher rather than the fans. Because don't get me wrong, there are fans that are like, oh, they need to make a sequel. They need to make Midori and Bakugo kiss, or I'll kill you. Like there's always fans like that. But to me, I'd rather create something that I know I'll love and cherish, rather than appease what the audience is wanting. Because if I say the story ends here, the story ends here. I'm not gonna make a sequel where they come back to life as zombies or anything like
Yeah.
that. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm gonna end it off there.
Yeah. I disagree with you. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely I do hear what you're saying. Like I'm not gonna say it's like you're wrong. I'm not even gonna say this because you're on air. But
Dude,
you know
hey,
what I'll
bro, let's
say.
argue, man. Let's argue.
No,
Let's
no, I'm
argue.
gonna say something a little racial. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna
Okay.
say that. But I definitely don't 100% agree. My main standpoint was I agree with some of your points. Definitely what you said with like with the directing part of it, and with I forgot your last thing you said, but with like them like pushing out these sequels. But my main thing is like at the end of the day, the reason why I blame the fans, not 100%, but like if I had to die on one side, I would mainly lean towards the fans. Because I am definitely like I agree with like it is industry, it is the fans, but I feel like the main thing is just like money, and I feel like the reason why the industry does this is because of money, and we're seeing where the money is going with these sequels, with these requels, with these prequels, with these continuation of these stories that we don't really need. And the people who are providing this are the fans. Like that's just my main thing. Is like obviously I agree with you with certain stories. I wouldn't mind a continuation of. I think his name is James Cameron, the creator of. Hopefully,
Avatar.
I'm saying this right. Yeah, the creator of Avatar. Obviously, I'm not mad that we have more Avatar films, but I and that in my opinion is an example of like sequels that obviously I'm not mad at. Do I think we needed a second Avatar movie? No, but I'm not mad at it because it was already something like they were already working on this behind the scenes. It just took so long to do for some reason. I don't know why, but they were already working on it with behind the scenes with James Cameron. So he already was trying to do this story. So I'm not mad at something like that. But like, for example, something we don't really agree on, but like Toy Story 4 and Toy Story 5, those aren't movies we need. You know what I'm saying? But because the fans are gonna pay money for this, they're gonna pay more money for Toy Story than like I don't know if you ever heard of this movie, but like Silo, that one other Pixar movie that came out. I think that's what it's called. But
Elio?
yeah, Elio, my bad. I was thinking of something totally different. Elio, I've never seen that movie, but I watched my brother watch it. I wasn't really paying attention too much. That's why I'm not saying I've seen it. But when watching him watch the movie and the little clips I've seen, I was like, man, this movie ain't that bad. But it's not making the movie that other Pixar films are making, like a Toy Story, because bro, their parents aren't gonna take their money to watch these movies that you know what I'm saying, that they don't really have any
Hey,
interest in. You know what
hey
I'm saying?
Mitchell. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I'm not gonna lie to you. You're pretty much spitting out the thing I was saying earlier in a way that producers and a lot of like bigger corporations like Universal and Disney, they would rather appease to safer like movie titles. So that's why that's my cause on why they're creating sequels and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying it's the fans' fault because they're doing it because it's making more money. It's making the money, and the fans are the one going to
Yeah.
buy these things. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm saying like that's why I'm saying it's
No, yeah,
more
it's
of the fans' fault. Like I definitely do agree with what you just said, but that's all I'm saying. Like I just feel like if we had more fans go to watch more original not original yeah original projects, like for example Project Hail Mary, like that movie is doing really good so far, and no disrespect to the marketing team or anything who worked on that film, but I don't think it's because of the marketing team. I think it's really because of word of mouth. I do think obviously the marketing team did do a good job on it, but I'm just saying I feel like a lot of it is because of word of mouth of how much people said it was such a good movie. And I feel like the movie fans were the people who were doing that, who were pushing that. But when it comes to like other films, it's just either they just don't show up for them, like they just don't show up for an original film that actually isn't that bad, or it's just like I hate to use this term, but it's just like hype beast. Like no one actually cares about going to the movie theaters. They just care about what's hype. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad because that's like the world we live in now, where like people just like want to follow the trends. But I just feel like that's the main reason why we're going down this remake slop, if you want to say that. You know what I'm saying? It's the same reason why, like we talked about this earlier on the show, why Spotify is doing this deal with Universal Music Records, because there's a demand for it. People want to make AI Drake singing the SpongeBob theme song for some reason. You know what I'm saying? Like people want to
Hmm.
do these things, and I really do feel like at the end of the day, it starts with the fans. But yeah, that was pretty
That
much what I had to say.
I'm gonna say this as well too. It's just it's not it's not specifically just either the fans or the producers. It's
Yeah,
all just
definitely
gonna
not.
yeah, it's a
I'm
combination
just
of
saying
both of
dying
them.
on one hill. Yeah.
But at the same time, it's just like I feel like it to me it's more the producer's fault because like even if the fans like what happens if the fans are just like, oh, that movie was amazing, and then a second movie comes out, and then because they're the corporations are trying to capitalize on the hype on it. Like, without a doubt, do you think the fans are asking for a second movie for K-pop Demon Hunters?
I think there are some fans, yes. But I get what you're saying. You're saying like because a movie is so hype, they're gonna make another sequel no matter what. That's what you're basically trying
Yeah,
to say.
it's like the goal of corporations is to make money, and they can't really produce anything without trying to create something that's gonna like appease to the audience. So a lot of businesses or a lot of corporations like even way back, like even when what was it? I think it's like the 70s with
Yep.
Friday the 13th and stuff like that. They were initially in the long run, they knew it was supposed to be like a standalone film because it was something brand new and it was like going into the slasher films. But then they saw how successful it became, and now they just keep vomiting more. And then they keep
Yeah.
vomiting more, and they keep vomiting more until the fan base is pretty much like you can't just blame the fan base for watching the movies because they're gonna watch the movies just because it has the title and has the name. But at the same time, like if the movie, let's say Scream 9 comes out, but the thing is Scream 8, well,
Watching that.
I'm just saying, yeah, I'm just saying there's people
I'm
like you
t-
that are gonna for sure watch the movie because you like Scream the series. But at some point it's just like if they keep funding movies that are just pretty much like chewed up and spitball and pretty much like taking things that were amazing in the original story and then just throwing it out there, the fan base is gonna just keep losing, keep losing, keep losing. But there's always gonna be people that are gonna keep watching and watching and watching because
yeah.
they know the name, but they're not a part of the culture. So they'll just go to the movie theaters and just be like, hey, I'm gonna go watch Scream because I remember watching Scream when I was 16 back in the 90s and it was amazing. And they watch Scream 9 and they're like, dude, this is trash.
60 back in the 90s, you're probably like 80. Okay, you're probably not like 80, but I'm just you old.
No, they're probably like 40s now.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying it's like the corporations, although they don't ever like although it's not like blatantly clear. Dude, you watched Weapons, right?
No, but I am gonna watch it after we watch another movie because I have a question about that.
Okay. Dude, Weapons, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a great standalone film. But you know what, the movie made so much money and then all the fans are saying like, "Oh my god, that movie was great," right? Dude, they're making a prequel for Auntie Ethel now, or
Yeah, we
Granny
talked about
Ethel.
that.
Yeah, and I'm thinking in my head, I was like, there's no reason to have this rather than to ride up the high of Weapons and ride up the success of Zach Kreger. And that's where I step away and where I'm just like, let me double check who's
Who's directing it? I'm pretty sure it's still Zach Kreger.
is it still Zach Kreger? Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay,
do
as
remember talking about this.
but I'm just saying to myself, it's like if it's something that doesn't need a sequel or a prequel, and the industry is creating it rather than the actual director that originally created that like foundation, then there's no reason to continue with it. Like the Saw franchise, dude, they have changed directors pretty much every single fucking movie that has came out after like the third one with John Chu. Same thing with Scream, like. It's just not. They keep changing directors, in where they're just at some point, like if you get tasked to create Scream 9, bro, what the hell are you gonna make? Are you just gonna
Yeah,
make another, like, what are you
I
gonna make?
I definitely do agree with you a little bit on that standpoint. The only thing is I get why they're casting different directors because you know why too. They're not making
Yeah,
good movies. Okay. So
yeah.
I definitely do get it. And I'm not saying they should keep going down the route of looking for different directors. And I've said this already when we talked about our Scream episode. I said they should have just stopped after 5, really after 4, but I get why though. I do get why they're going for different directors, but definitely I would rather them like you said, I'd rather them not continue the story of Scream, maybe go down a different path. It maybe could still be in the Scream universe, but just a different path with these directors so they can make new stories in I guess a different franchise or the same franchise. But
Yeah, and
yeah.
that's where, like, I'm getting with again too. It's like, if you're just gonna make like a different story or like a different narrative of the same world, wouldn't you rather invest that in a story that's something that somebody else is really driven for? It
Well,
like, do you,
oh,
like,
you
I
asking?
mean,
I'm sorry. Yeah, I do agree. I thought
yeah.
you were just asking the audience.
No,
Okay, yeah.
like, I'm also asking the audience too. It's just like thinking in my head, like, why would you invest millions of dollars into a director that's just gonna make spit out, slopped out trash, when you could give it to a director that's truly passionate and has the potential to create a, or not quite original, but definitely a refreshing start that will become something big. Because if you're just gonna keep throwing out like, um Friday the 13th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they're just gonna keep throwing that out when you can have, let's say, weapons. You can invest in weapons, and then look, boom, another series just pops out. That's like where I'm seeing it from, because they're like, that's why I'm saying that industries like going for the safer options, because they want something that's guaranteed, that's gonna uh pretty much like revive their equity. And don't get me wrong, there's movies out there that are trying. Like, there's terrible movies that came out this year. I forgot the name of it, but that movie was awful. But
The
at
one, the
least
swimming sharks.
oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I think it was like Trashed or something.
Yeah,
Trash. Um, but the thing about it is, like, I appreciate them, like, at least creating something that they're like, I don't give a fuck if it's bad. Of course, like, I still feel a little bit mad wasting my time watching the movie, but at the same time, it's like I'd rather watch something that's new than something that's spit out in trash.
yeah, definitely. I
Yeah,
1,000% agree.
yeah, because like, at least I can make fun of something that's new rather than make fun of the same joke over and over again.
Definitely. And yeah, it is a problem. Will we ever get around it? No. Like, look
No,
at
of course not.
like look, we still like I keep saying we still have more Toy Story movies coming out. So obviously there's a Incredibles 3 movie coming out soon. So there's obviously no way getting around this. But
Yeah.
yeah, like all we gotta do as fans is just keep support more original films and try to uh I don't know, try to
Dude,
talk to
go
Luffy a
watch
little
it.
bit more when you're gonna
Yeah.
watch Scream 8 or 9, you know what I'm saying? Use
Oh
Luffy.
my freaking god,
Maybe not
bro.
actually go to the theaters, but
No, no, no. Still go to the theaters because they make money off of it. But
yeah, I was joking. I was
yeah, maybe use Luffy after like what, 4 months out.
facts. But that is the conclusion to season 2 of Newbie Critics. Clap it up. Yeah. But
I got one more thing to say, Mitchell.
okay, I'm not mad at it.
Here, let me say one big old number. Ready?
Okay. What number?
$710 million.
$710 million. Okay.
You know what that is?
710. No, I don't.
Hmm. As of today, as of May 21st, or I guess, yeah, May 21st, 2026, That is how much the Michael movie has made ever since it came out.
Oh, I knew it made over 700 million. Yeah, I
Hey,
know.
remember the agreement was $1 billion.
Yes, I know. We still got time. I
Yeah, I
was
think you
looking
guys
at
still got like what, 2 months?
Yeah, I was looking at it's about to surpass Bohemian Rhapsody. I think Bohemian Rhapsody was just like around 900 million. So, well, at least that's
Yeah,
what not debaters, but those people who actually box score watch that stuff, they're saying it's gonna surpass it. But I don't know. I don't box score watch. But yeah, I definitely did see it did surpass 700 million. So yeah, we're almost
yeah,
there, man.
yeah,
I
dude.
can't
For its
wait.
first month, man, that's insane.
That is.
Yeah, but
So
hey, uh, I haven't seen anybody else watch it recently, thankfully.
I have. My parents went to go watch it. T Freaking
You
some
know,
people in the military told me they were gonna rewatch it. My sister told me she was gonna rewatch it. Like,
oh,
it,
you know who's gonna watch it?
who you?
Not me, buddy. I'm waiting till this 3 months is
Buddy, I'm gonna go rewatch it just to
over.
support it, bro.
No, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. My like interest is actually like peaked recently because I
Bro, it's
like
a good
some
movie.
scenes were coming out, and dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. It actually does look really good.
It's such a good movie, bro. I said it already when I talked about the review. Human Nature, bro. Beautiful. I literally was floating in the theater. But yes, bro. Check out the Marco movie, man. I almost forgot about that. Like, comment, subscribe, download if you know you can download, and share. I guess that's the last thing I'll say. Share the podcast to your sister, your aunt, your grandma, your dog, your cat,
Your
the
lover,
fish. Yeah, your lover, bro. We just doing this for fun. So
yeah, man.
if other people want to have some fun with us, I don't know if that sounds weird, but why not join the party, man? Newbie Critics. This now concludes season 2, episode 1 of Newbie Critics. Um, and yeah, answer that question below too. I almost forgot. Do you think it's the industry's fault, or if you had to choose a choice, like gun to your head, if you had to die on one hill? I don't know why someone would put a gun to your head over this question, but die on one hill. Do you think it's more of the industry's fault or the movie fans? And I also put that in the community post too. I will do that later this week. So yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
man.
end. See y'all later, man.
Yeah, man. Comment tomato.